You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. The most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey. The most influential name in Caribbean radio. WZYE 95.9 FM.
Welcome to WZYE TV 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. And on Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. on Let's Talk Politics. Like, share and subscribe to keep up to date with reality affecting your life, and as we always say, we bring the truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth.
You're tuned to WZYE, the heartbeat of unfiltered truth. We're more than a station, we're a movement, grounded in facts, driven by integrity, committed to progress. We don't chase headlines, we create them. Decoding politics and current affairs to question power, not cozy up to it. From Laventille to Scarborough, whether you're in your living room or your commute, this is where perspectives collide, divides dissolve, and tomorrow's conversations start today. WZYE, we originate, not imitate.
In the Village with Uncle Tommy and Professor Wall Street. Mr. C.O.P.
Hey, this is Lady Gaga.
Hey, it's Taylor Swift.
You're live in the mix with the one and only.
Hey, this is Justin Timberlake, and this is
In the Village.
Yo, what's going on? This is Jersey Drake.
Hi, this is Rihanna.
Hey, what's up? This is Ludacris.
What's up, y'all? This is Nicki Minaj.
You're rocking with the best. It's In the Village. In the Village with Uncle Tommy and Professor Wall Street. Mr. C.O.P.
It's so hard to deal with personal struggle. So sad when you feel alone in your trouble. It's real hard when you want to talk to a brother. It's so bad because of how some look at you after. So Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and me. Cover my head. Satan want me dead. Cover my neck from human attack. So Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and me. People see you smile, but don't know the hurt that you're feeling. Even as God's child, at times your heart does be bleeding. Where can you go when you're really looking for healing? Who know how to flow when your soul needs some restoring? So Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and me. Cover me home from evils unknown. Cover my feet so I'll never retreat. Oh Lord, cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover my brother, cover my sister, them who under pressure. Cover the preacher, every church worker, the young believer. Cover the worship leader and intercessor, every gospel minister. Cover. Jesus alone is the one who has the real answer. The one on the throne is the true and loving Father. He will hold your hand and keep you from going under. He's a fixer. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover me, man. You know this struggle sometimes. Cover me mouth, that the wrong thing wouldn't come out. Oh Lord, cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover the Christian in the midst of aggression with the power of your right hand. Jesus, cover, cover, cover them helpless children. Jesus, defend them. Send help from heaven. Jesus, cover, cover, cover all them radio stations that blessing the nation. Grant divine protection. Jesus, cover, cover, cover. Cover me. Cover me. Cover me. Keep me as the apple of thine eye. Hide me under the shadow of thy wing. O Lord, my Savior. It's so hard to deal with personal struggle. So sad when you feel alone in your trouble. It's real hard when you want to talk to a brother. It's so bad because of how some look at you after. So Jesus, cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover my head. Satan want me dead. Cover my back from human attack. So Jesus, cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. People see you smile, but don't know the hurt that you're feeling. Even as God's child, at times your heart does be bleeding. Where can you go when you're really looking for healing? Who know how to flow when your soul needs some restoring? So Jesus, cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover me home from evils unknown. Cover my feet so I'll never retreat. Oh Lord, cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover my brother. Cover my sister. Them who under pressure. Cover, 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 cover the preacher, every church worker, the young believer. Cover, 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 the worship leader and intercessor, every gospel minister. Cover, cover, cover. Jesus alone is the one who has the real answer. The one on the throne is the true and loving Father. He will hold your hand and keep you from going under. He will make you stand and let you know he's a fixer. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover me, man. You know this struggle sometimes. Cover me mouth, that the wrong thing wouldn't come out. Oh Lord, cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover the Christian in the midst of aggression with the power of your right hand. Jesus, cover, cover, cover them helpless children. Jesus, defend them. Send help from heaven. Jesus, cover, cover. station that blessing the nation, grant divine protection. Jesus, cover, 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 cover me, cover me, cover me.
Truer words were never spoken. The less you associate with some people, the more your life will improve. Anytime you tolerate mediocrity in others, it increases your mediocrity. An important attribute in successful people is their impatience with negative thinking and negative acting people. As you grow, your associates will change. Some of your friends will not want you to go on. They will want you to stay where they are. Friends that don't help you climb will want you to crawl. Your friends will stretch your vision or choke your dream. Those that don't increase you will eventually decrease you. Consider this. Never receive counsel from unproductive people. Never discuss your problems with someone incapable of contributing to the solution, because those who never succeed themselves are always first to tell you how. Not everyone has a right to speak into your life. You are certain to get the worst of the bargain when you exchange ideas with the wrong person. Don't follow anyone who's not going anywhere. With some people you spend an evening. With others, you invest it. Be careful where you stop to inquire for directions along the road of life. Wise is the person who fortifies his life with the right friendships. If you run with wolves, you will learn how to howl. But if you associate with eagles, you will learn how to soar to great heights. A mirror reflects a man's face, but what he is really like is shown by the kind of friends he chooses. The simple but true fact of life is that you become like those with whom you closely associate, for the good and the bad. Note, be not mistaken. This is applicable to family as well as friends. Yes, do love, appreciate, and be thankful for your family, for they will always be your family, no matter what. Just know that they are human first, and though they are family to you, they may be a friend to someone else and will fit somewhere in the criteria above. In prosperity, our friends know us. In adversity, we know our friends. Never make someone a priority when you are only an option for them. If you are going to achieve excellence in big things, you develop the habit in little matters. Excellence is not an exception. It is a prevailing attitude.
In the Village with Uncle Tommy and Professor Wall Street. Mr. C.O.P.
Hey, this is Lady Gaga.
Hey, it's Taylor Swift.
You're live in the mix with the one and only.
Hey, this is Justin Timberlake, and this is
In the Village.
Yo, what's going on? This is WZYE.
Hi, this is Rihanna.
Hey, what's up? This is Ludacris.
What's up, y'all? This is Nicki Minaj.
You're rocking with the best. It's In the Village. In the Village with Uncle Tommy and Professor Wall Street. Mr. C.O.P.
Welcome to In the Village. It's a Monday, and it's a pleasure to have you here in the village with us. My two other co-hosts are running a little bit late, but we will get started. And the number here, if you want to call in and discuss what's on your mind, is 973-609-6509. While you do that, let me cue up this claim that we make, which we hold to. We do our best to hold to it because we are truth-oriented and we maintain that.
Ansam LeBon and Marshall Nesbitt solemnly swear to conduct this radio program in a true, fair, and balanced manner, ensuring that all perspectives are given equal consideration and that the information presented is objective and unbiased. We pledge to provide a platform where diverse voices can be heard, fostering open and constructive dialogue that serves the best interests of our audience and community. Our commitment is to uphold the principles of journalistic integrity and ethical broadcasting throughout the duration of this program. Thank you.
This is what we bring.
Fire! 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 Fire!
No more red. No more red. No more red. No more red. No left foot, right foot again. No more struggle, no more shame, no more pain. We want to see us win. We want the brides again. No more penny again. Bye bye, penny, bye bye. Bye bye, penny, bye bye. We don't vouch for you. And we are tired of the bloodshed, tired of the taxes, tired of proposals and all the excuses, tired of no water, tired of stretching at the lot, tired of the eyebrows rippling. No left foot, right foot again. No more struggle, no more shame, no more pain. We want to see we win, we want the brides again. No more penny again. Bye bye, me bye bye. Bye bye, bring bye bye. We're tired of the bloodshed, tired of the taxes, of the proposals and all the excuses. Tired of no water, tired of stretching at the lot, tired of the eyebrows rippling. No left foot, right foot again. No more struggle, no more shame, no more pain. We want to see we win, we want the brides again. No more penny again. Bye bye, penny, bye bye. Bye bye, penny, bye bye. We don't vouch it for you. No more red. 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 No left foot, right foot again. No more struggle, no more shame, no more pain. We want to see the win, we want the brides again. No more penny again. Bye bye, penny, bye bye. Bye bye, penny, bye bye. We don't vouch for you. Bye bye, penny, bye bye. Bye bye, penny, bye bye. We don't vouch for you.
Good evening, Mr. COP. Good evening, my brother. I'm not hearing you. Your mic's muted. Unmute your mic. Good evening. Good evening, brother COP. I'm not hearing you. Can you hear me?
Good evening to you, Uncle
Yes, good
Tommy.
evening. Good evening. Yes, I'm hearing you nice and clear now. How are you doing today, my good friend?
Uncle Tommy, you hearing me?
Nice and clean.
Good evening.
You hearing me? Are you hearing me?
You are. Good evening to Professor Wall Street and all
Yeah,
the
he'll be joining us shortly.
members of the village family. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Welcome. Yes, Uncle Tommy, I'm hearing you very loud and clear.
Yes, and so am I. I'm hearing you nice and clean too. How has your day been thus far?
Are you hearing me?
I'm hearing you clear.
Yes, I am hearing you.
How is your day so far?
I am hearing you loud and clear.
How are you doing?
COP?
Uncle Tommy?
How are you? How are you? Wow, you're not hearing me.
You're going silent.
Are you hearing me? Are you hearing me? We're having problems with this internet.
Good night, good night, good night, and welcome to WZYE 95.9 FM and Mr. COP. We'll have
You're cutting in and out.
you're not responding.
You're cutting in and out, Mr. COP.
You getting me good there now?
Yes, I'm hearing you good for a minute, and then while you talk, sometimes you just stop talking. You just cut out. Are you hearing me? Well, obviously, COP is having some internet problems, but we can continue. You can call in. As you join us, share. Don't forget to share the live. You can call in. The number to call in here is 973 609 6509. You can call in at 973 609 6509. COP, you're back now. Are you hearing me, COP?
Don't tell me we got an internet problem tonight again.
Yeah, you were just having some problems there. You went black for a little while and you came back. I don't know what to say. I know not what to say, my friend. But it's rather sad what happened in Siparia with that counselor. Are you hearing me? Are you hearing me at all, COP? Talk. Talk.
Gotcha. Yeah, take off my camera a little bit. Is I breaking up or you breaking up this spending?
I think it's you. But you hearing me now?
Yeah, I'm hearing you.
Right.
I just take off my camera.
Yeah, because I was talking to you all along and you weren't responding.
Yeah, because I wasn't hearing. But I hear you good over there now when I take off my camera.
Yeah, that means that your internet is weak. But
my line has to be going up.
Mr. Intellect, well, let's see what he has to say. Mr. Intellectual, you're live. And good evening.
Yeah, blessed evening.
Blessed evening
Uncle
to you.
T and COP. I don't know if Professor is.
He's coming in. He's going to be coming in just a little late, but he'll be here shortly.
I'll tell him about a little bit and help out COP because it seems as though the system gained some trouble.
Yeah, he's having little internet problems, but it'll be resolved.
Yeah, let's hope so. You see how poor communication and the inability for people to solve problems. What has happened?
Yeah, it's sad. Sad.
Yeah, these people are here telling me that they didn't know it a place for help and this kind of thing, right? It's a sad kind of thing that's happening in this country, you know, and people suffering silently.
Yep.
And they're not looking for the help, and even though the help is available, you know,
Yeah, they're suffering in silence. Sad.
I see the holy man who threatened the lollipop man.
Yeah.
And he said that he hope he face the full brunt of the law.
Wow.
And that wasn't the same set of people who were saying the Legory woman who threatened the prime minister, who put up the prime minister house and all kind of thing.
Shoes on the other foot.
See how it is go wrong now, right?
The shoes on the other foot, my friend.
Yeah. Or someone feel like that real propaganda kind of thing. Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised.
The opposition leader now know, right, that the gender violence unit needs support, need more people there, need more money, need more. It need to ramp up and be more active. Police must be more attuned to the needs of the population and all this kind of thing. Why was it for 9.5 years, you know, going in 10 years, you know? And them realize what it is going on. It's only now, them out of power, them seeing what need to be done.
They're right where they need to be. They are right where they need to be so they could wake up.
It doesn't make no sense them waking up, you know. Them had been asleep for 10 years. Them will look to wake up now.
Well, let them stay right where they...
$144 billion they borrow. They spend $250 billion. And then now waking up. Waking up to what? Anyhow, Uncle T.
Yes, sir.
Let me hope that the system will play off and that we could hear COP and Professor in a little while.
Yeah, Professor.
Blessings. Have a good evening.
Same to you, and thanks for your call.
No problem, man.
All right, Mr. Intellectual.
Uncle Tommy, Mr. Intellectual, always watch me back.
Yeah, he's good.
You always watch me back. Thank you, Mr. Intellectual. 10 out of 10 for that. But I find when I put on my camera, again, the problem. I want to take off my camera, I ain't got no problem.
I mean, it's your stream, it's your internet.
So I had to pay for a better package.
You know how it is. You know how it is in Sweet TNT.
You gotta tell the boss man that. You gotta tell the boss man that.
Yep.
And good night to all the village family. Who come first tonight?
Let me switch. I didn't look at it. Let me take a look now.
Susan Lochana. Lalchana.
Susan was first. Let's take this call. Call you live.
Good night, Uncle Tommy and COP and Professor wherever he is. So, Uncle Tommy, COP moving like the PNM and them. He have a deficit of $5 billion. He didn't pay the gas. And then he won by the RLC to raise the price of current. So he cut it back right now on his current bill. He gone blank like the PNM. They have the blank right now. They have nothing good to say. At the show, they have a black screen. What's your opinion?
Yeah, brother.
The word is that it's better to be here and to be seen, not like Penny. Yeah, you ain't seeing, you ain't hearing. And like Camille, you don't know if she there share here. And look at it now. All of them get that threat. What this country come to, all of a sudden, Uncle Tommy, Venezuela and President Donald Trump have heating going on. My poor Prime Minister, the actor, she know if she'll call Maduro label him a terrorist. No trouble. Huh? I don't know what's wrong with these people. No. We live in real life here. The Rowley and Visualize signed paper telling them they could come anytime and get them an invitation. I don't want to blame my Prime Minister, the Honorable Ms. Kamala Prasad, sister. But Uncle Tommy, the other day, you know the NGL stock, Phoenix Gas, right, for the third quarter, they make $99 million.
Yeah, I saw that.
And I just said, yeah, and just imagine, that's the company Young talking about that run up a debt of how much billions of dollars and millions of dollars, and it is a waste of time company. I really want to know what's going on, because here what's going on, it have investors who, the last time the UNC was around, went out and buy that stock on the open market as an investment to get a return on the dollar. And you know Stuart Young and them suffer all the people who purchased that stock. He never paid dividend for 10 years. Stuart Young, I want to ask you in America, through Uncle Tommy program, where all of the dividend money going by? And how it is BP gain all that gas on the same platform that you and Woodside was trying to lease out and say them was and them acreage and them wasn't producing, right? Wait, thank God for what's that? COP, a senior boy, welcome. But here we're going on, thank God that people really make up their mind to get rid of them people who was a small guy, them are lying and thieving all this money. Just imagine COP boy, BP getting gas 6 months time before the due date. That come like a premature child boy. The drill and they getting. Nice to tell you what I was doing with the resources of this country, boy. And you know the bad thing by COP, boy, and Uncle Tommy, is the black African brothers and sisters, because Rowley gave them black African Emancipation Day. And he suffered the people and them, boy. And now they have to come out and say they have to do what it takes to survive, because them always get leave out. Wait, boy. But anyway, Uncle Tommy,
yes,
you know the CPO, and a letter of intent of 10%. I know the media tried to say that it's not 10% offer. I wonder if I give you a letter and I tell you, Uncle Tommy, look, $5, right? In this envelope here. And you go on and you tell COP, you know, Southwestern give you $5 in this envelope. Let me see if it's $5. And COP telling you, no, Uncle Tommy, that is not $5. That is an envelope alone. Look, trouble here now. Because you know why? Our political leader and honorable Prime Minister, Ms. Kamala Prasad, is a Prime Minister for all. But what I want to remind the PNM public servant and the PNM public servant, all remember, all do what can, under Jennifer Baptiste, after all they get all the money and do all they do, Jennifer Baptiste is in the government of the PNM, and all still they get all the money and also crap about. Just know that the PNM, all they want is the treasury, and they don't want all your, because if all they want the money, all they will get all the money and all they will go home. Just remember that word. Have a pleasant night, Uncle Tommy and COP.
Thank you, Southwestern.
Southwestern on a ball.
Yeah.
Uncle Tommy, we never had a government under Rowley administration and Penny and the Attorney General and them. Them wasn't working on behalf of the citizens of this country, you know. Them was working on the friends and family and non-disclosure deals. The most amount of non-disclosure deals ever take place in the history of Trinidad and Tobago is under Keith Rowley administration.
Well, and he wanted to make the rich richer.
I'm saying it's over $250 billion.
He said he'll make the rich richer and they'll
He said he's going to make the rich richer.
And somehow they were gonna help the poor. I don't know when or how.
He hope that he will help the poor. That is the word he used. With the hope that they will help the poor. That is a prime minister. We give him a constitutional responsibility to govern us for 10 years, and that was the action of Keith Christopher Rowley. That company that brother speak about, them run up a bill $128 million US in the port. And they want to pay it, and rather shut down the company, close down the company, send home the workers on them, and PNM will blame the government. So we must write off. We must write off $128 million and start back fresh.
Sad. Well,
you know how much bills the PNM write off under this country? People who owe in taxpayers, the white man, the PNM financiers, friends and family, billions of dollars them write off. And me and you had to pay we bill.
Well,
otherwise we face the brunt of the law. And now we have a government trying the utmost best to build back this economy and give the people them opportunity. You know, the PNM have a problem with that. Penny today have a problem with that. How sad again they can be.
Very unfortunate.
How rude and unmannerly and vindictive they can be. I asked the PNM to just hush all your mouth. Hush all your mouth for about 2.5 years and give the government the opportunity to govern. Watch and learn. Every problem the country facing today, Penny, under your administration, create those problems. By lack of development, lack of opportunity, and by non-disclosure deals that all you're making.
But the fourth estate,
the fourth estate don't work on behalf of this country.
Yeah, they're making a mess.
Uncle Tommy, when the citizens of this country put a government in power and give them the authority to govern us, they must be transparent. They must be honest to us. They can't take our money and sign non-disclosure deal with foreign companies and foreign countries and tell the citizens of this country to hell with all you. All you do have to know that. All you do have to know what we do with our money. That non-disclosure deal. That's supposed to be unconstitutional. That's happening most under Keith Rowley administration, under Penny, under Faris, Marvin Gonzalez, and all them PNM people, and they keep the mouth hush as if that the mother and father money. They spend it as if the mother and father leave a will for them and make the rich richer, whilst today the poor complain. And they're still trying to put in the poor man's head that is the UNC and Kamala Prasad Bisesa have them under that pain and pressure. How unmannerly a political party could be after 60-something years, no, 75 years as a political party. How deceitful it can be again. Uncle Tommy, let me say condolences to the UNC member from Sapphire that.
Yeah, we were talking about that. Mr. Intellectual was talking about that. The fact that it's so sad that people could suffer in silence for so long.
I don't think it's suffering in silence. The state that Rowley leave this country, Uncle Tommy, over 65% of the school population suffering from low self-esteem, anxiety, and depression. If under the PNM, the Ministry of Health release a statistic that we have 1.4 million people in this country, and 1 out of 4 of them, 1 out of every 4 of them suffer from some mental issue, depression, and anxiety. When a country facing those kind of problems that a government inflict upon them by not giving them opportunity, those are the result. Those are people need medical attention. Those are people was frustrated. I blame the PNM for getting people sick in this country. High blood pressure, depression, diabetes, those problems in them. When you have low self-esteem and anxiety and depression, it inflict high blood pressure, diabetes, and all them things come behind it. That is what Keith Rowley and the PNM inflict on the citizens of this country. The majority of this country. Remember when Keith Rowley take office, everything was fantastic in this country. Mothers and fathers was working. Children was smiling and going to school. Christmas time, they was happy. Everything was going comfortable. Soca artists was getting $2 million. Calypsonian was getting $2 million. Pan people was getting $2 million. The country was booming. The economy was booming. Up come Keith Rowley and Penny and Faris Alwari and Imbert and Marvin Gonzalez. And after 7 years of governance under the PNM, they know they didn't give people opportunity. They say you don't want to get children pie. You don't want to make macaroni pie every week. Use firewood and cook. Pack down your car and buy a bicycle. That's the kind of nonsense they was talking and telling the population. After they spent $600 billion. That's what we're telling us.
Welcome, Professor.
And now today they're complaining and trying to put the blame, fix back this country. Your grandchildren, me and your children will live. Good night to you, Professor Wall Street. Your camera off.
You're no audio. You're talking, but we're not hearing anything.
How are you guys doing tonight?
We're doing all right, and it's a pleasure to see you here in the village with us.
Yeah, accept those things.
COP
From
see
the
on
Republic
fire.
of Trinidad and Tobago.
COP
Uncle
on
Tommy,
fire, boy. On
people
fire.
don't drink. People don't drink.
Go ahead, COP.
Fire! 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 Fire!
COP on fire, boy. Go ahead, COP. Go ahead, man. Get them fire, COP.
Professor Wall Street, internet given trouble.
Yeah, as soon as I come here, internet decided to get trouble, COP. As soon as I come in. Tommy, how are you today?
Yeah,
Quite
Tommy?
good, thanks. Quite good, thanks.
Uncle Tommy, you
I'm
still
glad to
getting
have
me?
you.
Yeah, we hearing you. We hearing you.
Getting me live.
Yeah, we hearing you live on direct. We hearing you, man. Live.
Go ahead, COP.
Tommy, you already went through the chat, right?
No, we started, but we didn't really make much headway with because we took a couple of calls.
Okay. Well, somebody tell me, boy, a red birdie tell me something today. But I ain't go back at that card though. Right? Right, Tommy, the say straight dogs go back at every card, all right?
True.
Yeah. Anthony Ford, with that Eva, he said, Professor Walshit, I saw you on the morning edition this morning. Yeah, all I know I was on, I didn't really wanted to broadcast it. I was on the morning edition on TV6 with Marlon Hopkinson this morning.
Okay.
You know, we was talking about what happened with the at the Masters Championship there in Mexico City. You know, so it was a really a good thing. So you're blocking your camera, boy.
You hear me, Uncle Tommy?
Yeah, we hearing
Yeah,
you.
we can hear you.
Camera. We hearing you.
Yeah, all right. I'll go ahead.
Welcome, Professor Walshit, to WZYE TV. George Ramdeen said Olympian who feel that they could bite the hand that feed them in for shocker. Mr. Alexander asked the US to disqualify their visa. If you hear how they're crying, I thought they didn't like the USA. Yeah. Anthony Ford said he saw me this morning. Darren Red say realize the fake news media doing the opposition job. Yeah. Bless good night, Professor Walshit from Anthony Ford. Lucky Lal, how you going, brother? Professor Walshit, good night. You know we had to get all involved in the thing. Anthony Ford of the East says the U.S. Marines at present is in Grenada conducting a training exercise. Johnny says something is wrong. I can see my post, but none from other viewers, Tanapuna area. No, we seen all the posts on them here, Johnny. Patricia said, blessed evening, Professor Walshik, Uncle Thomas, COP, and all in the village. Blessings and have a safe and peaceful evening. COP, what are you guys doing Trinidad for Thanksgiving? Eh?
For Thanksgiving?
Yeah, what are you
Trinidad is at Thanksgiving?
What
It
do you
don't
mean?
have Thanksgiving in Trinidad. It is a people present. It's a people present. But
So
otherwise, we don't have Thanksgiving like all others have Thanksgiving over there.
No, all of the cook turkey and
It is
things?
a Hindu prayers, Christian prayers, Baptist prayers.
Okay.
For what, Thanksgiving?
Yeah, Thanksgiving.
Long time I had Thanksgiving over here in Trinidad. With they make out parcel bags and give the children and all kind of thing. But they don't have that in Trinidad over here. 10 years under Rowley to make a Professor Walshit. The amount of money it will cost to a bus up shut in Trinidad is $50 an Uncle Tommy and Professor Walshit.
$50?
Thanksgiving in Trinidad was a long time.
How much people you feeding with that $50
A
bus
bus up shut,
upset?
you're paying $50 for that, and if that feeding 4 persons.
Nah, something wrong.
How much bus up shut you could buy in Trinidad over here to feed people now? All them Diwali and shows.
That's your phone, Walls?
Yeah.
If you're feeding children, you will feed 6 children. And if it's adult, it's 4 of them.
Me take this call.
Go ahead.
Mr. Florida?
Yeah, good evening, Mr. Anson. Good evening, Mr. Tommy. Good evening, Mr. COP. Good evening to everyone on the live, the chat, on the callers, everyone. Happy to see everybody here on this morning.
Good evening, Mr. Florida.
Yeah, man, Mr. Tommy. Yeah, Mr. Anson, they don't celebrate Thanksgiving in Trinidad, you know, but Friday is Rowley birthday. so that he did Friday. Yeah,
Friday,
it's Friday, right?
Friday is his birthday.
Friday is
Yeah.
Black Friday. I know Black Friday.
Like Black
Any
Friday.
man's easy. Any man's easy blackest man in Trinidad. So that you birthday. All right, guys, look on this thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, Black Friday was. Yeah.
Yes.
Johnny okay watch the reception a little better.
That's a classic.
Yeah, that's
That's
a
a good one.
yeah.
That's a good one.
Miss Santa Cruz says Anthony Ford. I read that they were in Ghana training their armed forces. So did Maduro say anything about that? If the US in Ghana training the armed forces, Maduro should have come out and condemn Guyana.
True.
Huh?
No, it's Penny had to come out. Penny and them had to condemn Guyana. It's the PNM had to condemn Guyana.
You think them coming out and condemn Guyana?
So what they call condemning the Trinidad and Tobago government for?
Because that's part of their job, man.
Oh, they have an agenda.
I'll take a score for Miss
They have an
Atlanta.
agenda. Yeah, take the caller.
Miss Atlanta, you're live.
Good evening.
Miss
Good
Atlanta.
evening.
Miss Atlanta.
Uncle Tommy and CUP.
Miss Atlanta, are you hearing me?
It's
Good
fine.
night, Miss Atlanta.
Miss Atlanta, you here in Wall Street?
Are you hearing me? Miss Atlanta?
Wall Street?
Are you hearing me?
If I'm here in Wall Street?
Yeah.
Yes.
No.
He was just talking to you. Talk again, Walls.
Oh,
You're not hearing me? You ain't hearing me?
no. He's somewhere very far away. What is he saying?
Okay, all right. Go ahead. Where do their contribution?
I'm trying to find out. I heard Wall Street ask if we celebrate Thanksgiving in Trinidad. But I want to know, what does he celebrate in America? What is the meaning of Thanksgiving in America?
You heard the question, Wall Street?
Yeah, I hear no, Alan. She
What does
commented
he
on. When she's finished, I'll comment.
celebrate? What does he celebrate on Thanksgiving in America?
Okay. All right. Your man answer now?
I'm waiting on an answer.
Okay. Well, Tommy, let she finish.
Anyway, Uncle Tommy, you must have more sense.
She got to hang up to hear me if she ain't hearing me.
Uncle Tommy, do you know what is the meaning of Thanksgiving in America? Why do they celebrate it?
Wall Street said he's going to answer you, but after you hang up, he will answer.
I want to hear him so that I can give him a rebuttal. Why I have to hang up? You know, when those people there for hours and hours, Wall Street doesn't say hang up. I want to hear Wall Street. He went just now. He now came back. So he's supposed to hear me.
All right.
Why
all right.
I have to come off the phone?
So let me tell you what it is. All right. So I just use Google. All right. Thanksgiving in the United States is celebrated on the fourth Thursday of November. Thanksgiving is on 27 this year. Significance: the holiday celebrates gratitude and togetherness. It originated from the harvest feast shared between the Pilgrims and the Wampanoags in 1621. Through the modern celebration has evolved significantly then. A traditional Thanksgiving meal includes roasted turkey, stuffing, mashed potatoes, gravy, and pumpkin pie. The holiday is often associated with the start of Christmas shopping season, Black Friday, and is also a time for activities like watching football and Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. So there you have it.
You heard that?
Wall Street, no, that is not an answer. I asked Wall Street why he celebrated, not what he read. Why does who he calls his family? What does he do? What is Thanksgiving to him? Not what they wrote out.
But you know
what he does.
Tommy, Miss Atlanta is very interesting. You know?
Why? Because he was asking us if we celebrate Thanksgiving in Trinidad.
Tommy, I don't know.
So he's supposed to.
Miss Atlanta, I don't understand this thing, you know. We had Tommy here.
But you see, Tommy, Uncle Tommy, Mr. Wall Street, Professor Wall Street. don't know the meaning of Thanksgiving in America, and he's just reading it. Right? He's just reading it. We don't have any Thanksgiving in Trinidad. American Thanksgiving, that is. We have our local Thanksgiving, and he knows that. So Wall Street, sometimes it's good to stop looking at other people's things and check it out yourself. But have a good evening and a good night.
Thanks for your call.
Tommy,
Yeah.
I don't know, Mr. Atlanta, I go have your daughter take away your phone from you again, I go send your daughter a text until she take away your phone. Because Tommy living in America too. You ain't ask Tommy about Thanksgiving. Yeah? But you come and you're asking me about Thanksgiving. When I read the definition for you, you're vexed. You want to know, I sell every day, Mr. Atlanta, every day I give thanks. I celebrate Thanksgiving 365 days a year. I give thanks every single day. I just wanted to know if in Trinidad, if they don't celebrate Thanksgiving, why should that be a difficult question?
Well, boy.
Yeah. Do you all celebrate Halloween, COP? Or they celebrate Halloween? Eh? All right. So Robin.
Halloween.
Mr. Atlanta, Robin have a question for you. Miss Atlanta, why do you celebrate Thanksgiving in America? Yeah? So, what is that? Lucky last day. All right, let me take this. Alistair, welcome.
Yeah, good night, Professor Wall Street.
Alistair, you don't celebrate
Good night.
Thanksgiving?
No, sir.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. Good night, Alistair.
So before I make my contribution, yeah, Uncle Tommy and COP.
Good night, sir.
I have to go with you. Start something at the beginning of your program. We speak the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, right?
Correct.
That's correct.
Right? That's how your program is based, right?
Yeah.
So last night, when I call your program, I asked the question about the fraud of the week.
Yeah.
And I said the fraud of the week, the CPO.
Yeah.
And then I called Mr. Dindia, right?
Yeah.
Dindia.
I was watching breaking down our local morning program here, Safaris.
Yes.
And he highlighted that the CPO, it wasn't leave. So I have to apologize for calling the person's name, right? Yeah. But the CPO, whoever they were, will still get the fraud of the week. Okay. Right? Yeah. Minus Mr. Dindia's name. So I had to apologize. I said I have to call you because I'm that kind of person. All right. Right? I have to apologize for that error. Right. So the other thing, I'll be very brief also. Yeah. I was watching the news tonight and I saw the US is training Guyanese Coast Guard.
Yeah. Military.
Right. So what I didn't see anybody make any big issue of it but they made an issue of Trinidad and Tobago with the US. So isn't that rather peculiar?
No, that's not peculiar. That's not peculiar. Mm-hmm. That's not peculiar. No.
Okay.
No. What's supposed you see what's going on in Ghana
is
different to what's going on in Trinidad. You understand?
Okay.
Yeah. It's a different set of army people.
So then that's a PNM narrative right through propagandist.
Correct is right. Yeah, you just guided. You guided.
Nice. Okay. So gentlemen, as I said, I'll be short and brief.
Thank you.
And you all have a good night, all of you.
Thank you very
Same
much.
to you, Alistair.
Yeah.
You have to understand. You have to understand that the PNM now, them fellas don't know what to do, you know.
Top of the hour.
We're gonna address this when we come back, right? I want you all to listen to what Stuart Young said regarding social media, right? A few months ago. But folks, it's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, COP, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. Miss Atlanta, do you celebrate Halloween? Don't forget, you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444.
Also 973-609-6509. That's 973-609-6509. And don't forget, please share the live.
Miss Atlanta, a red buddy asked me to ask you that question. We'll be right back.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.9 FM.
Welcome to WZYE TV 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. And on Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. on Let's Talk Politics. Like, share and subscribe to keep up to date with reality affecting your life, and as we always say, we bring the truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth.
You're tuned to WZYE, the heartbeat of unfiltered truth. We're more than a station, we're a movement, grounded in facts, driven by integrity, committed to progress. We don't chase headlines, we create them. Decoding politics and current affairs to question power, not cozy up to it. From Laventille to Scarborough, whether you're in your living room or your commute, this is where perspectives collide, divides dissolve, and tomorrow's conversations start today. WZYE, we originate, not imitate.
In the Village with Uncle Tommy and Professor Wall Street. Mr. COP.
Hey, this is Lady Gaga.
Hey, it's Taylor Swift.
You're live in the mix with the one and only.
Hey, this is Justin Timberlake, and this is
In the Village.
Yo, what's going on? This is Drizzy
Hi, this is Rihanna.
Hey, what's up? This is Ludacris.
What's up, y'all? This is Nicki Minaj.
You're rocking with the best. It's In the Village. In the Village with Uncle Tommy and Professor Wall Street. Mr. COP.
No more red. No more red. No more red. No more red. No left foot, right foot again. No more struggle, no more shame, no more pain. We want to see us win. We want the brights again. No more penny again. Bye bye, penny, bye bye. Bye bye, penny, bye bye. We don't vouch for you. And we are tired of the bloodshed, tired of the taxes, tired of proposals and all the excuses, tired of no water, tired of stretching at the lot, tired of the eyebrows rippling, no left foot, right foot again. No more struggle, no more shame, no more pain. We want to see we win, we want the prize again. No more penny again. Bye bye, me bye bye. Bye bye, bring bye bye. We're tired of the bloodshed, tired of the taxes, of the proposals and all the excuses, tired of no water, tired of stretching at the lot, tired of the eyebrows rippling, no left foot, right foot again. No more struggle, no more shame, no more pain. We want to see we win, we want the prize again. No more penny again. Bye bye, penny, bye bye. Bye bye, penny, bye bye. We don't vouch it for you. No more red. No more red. more shame, no more pain. We want to see the win. We want the brides again. No more penny again. Bye bye, Benny, bye bye. Bye bye, Benny, bye bye. We don't vouch for you. Bye bye, Benny, bye bye. Bye bye, Benny, bye bye. We don't vouch for you.
Laid to rest, laid to rest. Laid to rest, laid to rest. It's alleged, it's alleged, it's alleged, it's alleged. Hey! Tell them Kamala say, PNM dead. Petrochen workers say, the party dead, dead, dead. Bubble billions missing from the treasury. Corruption with taxpayers' money, the end is here. Security, PNM dead. Hey, tell them Mooney Lal say, PNM dead. Even the 1%ers say, the party dead, dead, dead. They supporters moaning and crying. Funeral arrangements they making, the DMO leaving. PNM dead. Condolences to the Balize. SIEP, no more pale pale. The rising sun is ready to govern Trinidad and Tobago for a brighter tomorrow. One, restart the economy, two, health sector, immediate victory. Abolish crime, put sports on the front line. Oh, every pipe must have water. 5, roads smooth as 6, provide people with work. UNC and making jokes. Tell them drilling say, PNM dead. Social media say, the party dead, dead, dead. The registered party members in pain. Scarborough to put a spin. Inside sources say, PNM dead. Tell them Arnold say, PNM dead. Police, army and prison say, the party dead, dead, dead. Election night flambeau burning steady. The casket was on the hearse ready. Read the red eulogy. PNM dead, dead, dead. Tell them Kamala say, PNM dead. Some of the members say, the party dead, dead, dead. When the carrot come leaders hear what's up, seems like not one of them was in shock, put them in one big box. PNM dead. Tell them Mooney Lal say, PNM dead. Teachers, doctors and nurses say, the party dead, dead, dead. All the bad investments and fellas make investors not coming for the work, no more ice cream and cake. PNM dead, dead, dead. The red party showed no empathy for 18 babies and pipeline families. They so heartless, citizens in distress. The country in a crisis, SOE and still lawless. 1, UNC on a mission 2, to correct the school system. 3, end poverty and clean up TNT. 4, speed up the housing process. 5, lower taxes. 6, revamp we energy, bring back the oil refinery. Tell them Kamala say, PNM dead. Petrochen workers say, the party dead, dead, dead. Bubble billions missing from the treasury. Corruption with taxpayers' money, the end is here. Security, PNM dead. Hey, tell them Mooney Lal say, PNM dead. Even the 1%ers say, the party dead, dead, dead. They supporters moaning and crying. Funeral arrangements they making, the DMO leaving. PNM dead, dead, dead. Tell them drilling say, PNM dead. Social media say, the party dead, dead, dead. The registered party members in pain. Scarborough to put a spin. Inside sources say, PNM dead. Tell them Arnold say, PNM dead. Police, army and prison say, the party dead, dead, dead. Election night flambeau burning steady. The casket goes on the hearse ready. Read the red eulogy. PNM dead, dead, dead.
Fire! 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 Fire!
And of course, we are back with you. It's in the village with Uncle Tommy COP. Uncle Tommy COP, Professor Washington, you on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. Not this Thursday. Don't forget, you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-444. 1444. That's
Also,
978-868-1444.
also at 973-609-6509, 973-609-6509. And don't forget, please share the live as soon as you get in.
Yeah, and subscribe to WZYE TV on YouTube, folks. Before the month is finished, we would like to reach 20,000. We currently at, oh yeah, currently, boy, 20,914. Yeah, 20,914. Teresa Ford D'Souza. Teresa Ford.
19,000.
19,000. Yeah. Teresa Fort D'Souza. Where you joining us from? Teresa Fort. Could be Forte. Could be Fort. I don't know, boy. Just give you all kind of name in Trinidad. I don't know. I thought Fort was F-O-U-R-T-H. F-O-R-T. F-O-R-T-E. Teresa Fort D'Souza. I wonder if she was related to Richard D'Souza, boy. Yeah, that was a good cricketer from Trinidad. I don't know. Very, very good cricketer. Let me see something else here. Shifting. Just cool, good evening. Shifting. Where you joining us from? Where did you shift and join us from? Yeah? Where did you shift and join us from? Just cool says people stay woke. Local coming up. Keep close. Watch on EBC. I know joke, you know. But you have to stay focused, you know. George Ramdeen said, Mr. Commissioner, how come Julia David didn't get locked up yet? She has been threatening the PM, Ms. Kamala Prasad Possessor SC with violence. Yeah? Kevin Bash, how you going? How you going, Kevin? Dr. Musical, how you going? But COP and Tommy, somebody whispered in my left ears, that somebody was supposed to be on some radio program calling me out. Did you hear anything about that?
No.
Okay, all right. So all right, I will leave it there then. I don't know if any one of you all heard about that.
Somebody in the chat can let us know.
Somebody in the chat apprise me if you all hear anything about that. Ralph Gonzalez fooling the St. Vincent people, telling them they will get visa free to the USA. But he lots of photos hugging up Maduro. He must be think Trump dotage. But I want you guys to listen to this, The PNM people talking all kind of thing when they hear what the Minister of Homeland Security had to say, right? You know, I tell you, boy, when my mother-in-law told me 36 years ago before I get married, a liar has no memory. I was saying to myself, what's she telling me that for, boy? You know what I mean? Tommy and COP?
Mm-hmm.
It ended up to be a very prophetic statement. Very prophetic. You know, so as I got along in my marriage, I started to realize, and then the blackest man in Trinidad and Tobago crystallized the whole thing for me. He crystallized it. When as much lies as that fella have told, he can't remember when he lie, how he lie, yeah? And he comes back and he lies on his lie. Could a man lie on his lie?
Wow.
No, he lie on his lie.
That's a lie.
Yeah, lie. Hey. But all in here,
that is a dangerous pathological liar. Could lie and he lie. Anytime you see people lying and they lie, they're dangerous people.
Correct is right. You're absolutely correct. You gotta stay far from them. Far from them. All right. So I want you all to listen to this. Listen to this. All right. And you know what? Which one should I play first, boy? Let me play this one first. Let me play this one here we have up on the screen. I want you all to listen to this. Listen to this.
Young to bring social media reform if elected by Ryan Bachu. Acting PM Stuart Young speaks at the International Women's Day celebrations held at the Diplomatic Center, St. Anne's, on Friday. Courtesy of OPM FB page. Ryan Bachu led editor news gathering. Ryan Bachu at cnc3.co.tt. Acting Prime Minister Stuart Young has vowed to bring legislation to reform social media should the PNM win the next general election. Young made the comments as he addressed the PNM's National Women's League's International Women's Day celebrations at Signature Hall in Chaguanas yesterday. On Friday, Young promised to bring harsher penalties with respect to domestic violence, but yesterday he took aim at social media. He said, "To the young women in our society today, one of the things I also undertake that we are going to do in the next chapter, when the country gives us the mandate to continue to lead, for the PNM to form the next government until 2030. What that government is going to do is reform the laws and legislation with respect to social media, because you see, while social media is a good platform, it has also become, unfortunately, a tool for cowards to attack our women, our young girls, and our society. I am not going to stand by idly once you give me the mandate to lead this country and allow that to remain untouched in the laws of TNT." It is not the first time Young has taken aim at social media. In October 2019, during a standing finance committee meeting in the House of Representatives, as National Security Minister, Young backed then Commissioner of Police Gary Griffith's statement about the police monitoring and analyzing social media activity using surveillance systems. Later that month, during an address at a workshop on regional cybersecurity, he said social media was the single largest threat we now have to democracy. In TNT, there have been several cases before the court concerning defamatory statements made on social media. Financial sextortion has also become an increasing concern in the country. Young hit out at the irresponsible use of social media. He also took aim at opposition leader Kamla Persad-Bissessar, adding, "You will judge who is the party that really appreciates our women, who is the party that lifted our women into their rightful positions of leadership from the presidency right down to a whole of society, which is the party that respects our women and listens carefully and attentively to our women as opposed to those in positions of leadership who denigrate, attack, and dispose of women, as they have shown over the last 15 years." Box. Reactions. Reacting to the announcement, lecturer at the University of the West Indies Institute for Gender and Development Studies, Dr. Gabrielle Hossein said, "Minister Young has been raising this as an issue for some years, but we need details before we can assess what's planned. The population is skeptical as the minister has been in government since 2015, so anyone would ask, why tackle these now and not all that time? But we look forward to consultation and the right promises made and kept." Hossein added that it is exciting that the minister sees women and girls as a constituency whose rights and demands matter. "That signals a real opportunity for us to lobby for what women really want and need," she further stated. Meanwhile, Sabrina Molabaksh, who is general manager of the Coalition Against Domestic Violence, welcomed the news, saying, "The platform is also being used as a means for digital disinformation and even extortion. Regulatory procedures, especially around consent, must be introduced to address some of these issues. Then there are also issues around defamation and consequences for disinformation. Policies that promote responsible behavior and which penalize harmful behavior on this platform are much needed."
Okay.
What do you all think about that? Think about it, right?
It's a complete about turn.
Oh, yeah, about turn. You mean you went around the roundabout down by Mova Junction down there? You run around there about 5 times. Think about that. You see why? The PNM think that, well, the PNM would like to do no research. Them think you could tell people any kind of old talk, and I sit and they go take it. I mean, the PNM people just take it. Eh? Look what the man say. All you remember that? COP, you remember that? Tommy, you remember when he said that? That's not we saying that, you know.
Yeah, you hear me, brother?
Yeah, loud and clear.
I didn't
Expressing
hear the
all
whole
this
video.
concern.
I wasn't hearing the whole video.
He expresses all this concern about women's rights and respect for women, and turned right around and disrespected. Well, then she was
Opposition leader.
She was an opposition leader at that time. And Khadija Amin.
Yeah. Yeah. Let me take this call. Caller, welcome.
Yeah, Professor Wall Street, I had a call back.
Yeah, man.
After hearing that video from Young,
Yeah.
I had to call back. Isn't that the same man who was in Parliament and was using
Yes.
defamatory statement against the opposition leader then, that she is Zami?
Yes, same fella.
That the same man?
Same fella.
Yeah, so I still had to call back. I get angry with that. That he forget.
Yeah, you forget. But we don't forget.
Yeah.
We don't
All
forget.
right, good.
Yeah, man. You see, COP and Tommy. That's why, Tommy, we should be considered the first estate, we should be the first estate. Because listen to that
second
fella.
and third.
Yeah, first, second, and third. Correct is right. Listen to the fella. Listen to him. Right? But all of a sudden now, he think people dumb, deaf, dotish, and blind. Okay? Let me take this call. Library, welcome.
Hello.
Library, turn on either your computer or your TV.
All right, you hear me now?
Correct is right. Go ahead.
Yeah, remember I mentioned a little while ago that your program supposed to have people who rooted in UNC. But right now we have a lot of distraction. Hello?
Yeah, go ahead, we hearing you.
Yeah, because, okay, take for example, look at two followers. One, a man who was on the program, but he gone haywire. Now, the program's supposed to be along. You hear me?
Yeah, loud and clear. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Right, the program's supposed to follow a line that you leading off. Not what people calling and venting all kind of different foolishness on the program. Right? And all these negative set of people, remember the propaganda, they're trying to mash up everything.
Correct is right.
And as somebody go haywire, they just follow into suit. But they have no clear guidelines because look like all the former ministers, right? For 9.5 years. They're all is millionaires and the stock lungs we have. They're following. But what they're following, right? Look at UNC. The UNC did how much for the educational system, for the social program. But these people, they just bad mind and hate. So Wall Street, you have to get your act together and let them people stay out. Don't disturb the village.
All right, man. Yeah.
All right, take care, Library Locker.
Thank you, man. Thank you very much, Library. Thank you, man.
Thank you, Library.
Rajan Rampasad says, thank you. Thank you, Library. Rajan Rampasad said, Mr. Wall Street, I think you're losing. I think Young is losing. Oh, God. I think Young is using his nuts. I wonder if you can remember how his stepdaughter is. Okay. Volsang say, Walls, move that pick up the... No, listen. No, listen. Listen. Volsang, you have to let them talk so we could play our propagandist video and attach it to their videos. So you put your camera going. You understand? We have to let them talk.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Yeah, we have to let them talk. Right? Virginia said it was supposed to be a takeover in full by the evil P&M cultural small pen. It would have been slavery all over again. Economic slavery to keep making the rich more rich. Teresa Forte says, Tommy Mohammed, good night, my pleasant friend. Hey, Tommy Mohammed, you know Teresa, right? Miss Santa Cruz says, Gordon will say to stop going looking back. But how can you not when he's saying something different. Miss Santa Cruz, you are so right. Yeah, yeah. Gordon Judge and Joseph go say, oh God, all you only want to go back and go back. Yeah, you know what we had to do? We fact checking them. That's what we're doing. All you know, we fact checking. We fact checking them. But listen to this. When all you listen to this video here, there's some breaking news coming out of the video. There's some breaking news coming out of the video. But I had to play. I had to play. I want you all to listen to this. Listen to this lady. This is Rhoda Borat. Listen to she.
That the PNM has found itself in, as the gentleman would have said rightly. Dr. Eric Williams, many years ago, said that every single member of the PNM is a propagandist of the PNM. And one of the first things I will do as your new chairman is to ensure that the propagandists of the PNM must be deployed on every nook and every cranny of this country. And we will chase them away on social media, and that the gospel of the PNM must be known to every single citizen of this country.
I ain't going so far. So all I could do all the thing, but I am moving. I tired. Okay, morning. I need, if there's anybody on here, if you can tell me how well you're hearing me or not hearing me, because there is a river close by where I'm getting signal, and I'm not even sure if the signal here is strong enough for folks to be able to hear what it is I'm saying.
The one thing I wish every senior suffering from ringing ears knew before it's too late is about a Mediterranean oil that calms the...
All right, I see 2 people on. Okay, good, right? Just let me know real quick in the messages if you're hearing me or not, please. Oops, dropped stuff. Let me know if you're hearing me and how well you're hearing me, because I just need to know how loudly I need to speak. So I come up for air a little bit. Give me a thumbs up, please. I'm seeing connection slow and all of that sort of drama. So, and because I know I'm out in... Hi, Alicia, morning. Alicia, you hearing me clear? Right, Tiffy says she hearing fine. Good. All your Tiffy says she hearing fine, so I go in with what is Tiffy say. This is not going to be long because where I am signal little on the iffy side, but I wanted to be able to address a couple of things. There is a river nearby as well, so I might be battling with the sound of the river. Okay, good. I see Bluto, aka Xander, aka Roger Alexander, aka should be hooked on phonics, trying to threaten bloggers. So there are a couple of things you'll need to be clear on here. What they're attempting to do is frighten people into hushing up, one, through dangling the whole possibility of not being able to travel to the United States. And that's fine, typical fascistic move. The other thing they're trying to do with that foolishness is grab headlines and distract you all away from other security issues and other crime issues and other economic issues. The energy sector is in free fall. It is November the 24th, if I had the date correct. November the 24th. So we're heading into November month end, and we still have people who waiting on pay from September and October, and we're heading into November month end. So
What happened? It froze?
You all? No, I paused it. Tommy and COP, the economy in free fall.
I know of.
Wait, do you realize why we have to play every single PNM is a propagandist of the PNM?
Propaganda.
Every single PNM, every one of them.
That the PNM has found itself in, as the gentleman would have said, that the PNM has found itself in, as the gentleman would have said rightly. Dr. Eric Williams, many years ago, said that every single member of the PNM is a propagandist of the PNM. And one of the first things I will do as your new chairman is to ensure that the propagandists of the PNM must be deployed on every nook and every cranny of this country. And we will chase them away on social media, and that the gospel of the PNM must be known to every single citizen of this country.
And Ms. Santa Cruz, you're correct. They have to now put every PNM in the bush. Every bush PNM propagandist. Every single one of them. Yeah? Even in the bush, she's a propagandist. By the river, she's a propagandist. Every nook and cranny. You know, boy, I know, Tommy, that fella have to be very upset that we captured that on video. He has to be upset. Let's continue to listen.
So they don't want only talking about who catching ass because salary is not being paid. They also don't want people to begin to ask questions about where the whole actual from for that 10%. Because Dave would instruct Daryl to go and talk to Felicia and tell Felicia, offer them a 10%. And Dale would have tell Daryl, go and offer Felicia 10%. Felicia would have come out to she meeting, trying to make herself look nice and powerful and thing. We starting at 10%. Up to now, nobody ain't talking about where the money coming from. And that's an important question, because the point of a budget that lasts 3 weeks is that the entire lower house and upper house had to sit down and agree on how money being appropriated. Don't get tied up. There are legal reasons, legislative reasons for a budget debate happening in the upper house, the lower house, and at the level of the Standing Finance Committee. So if they have not allocated money, right, expenditure for that 10% in budget 2026, they have to come with stuff about the budget. The other thing is, Wednesday is stand your ground legislation in the parliament. They don't want nobody to start to talk about stand your ground legislation. They don't want nobody to start to get upset about stand your ground legislation, right? And the final thing I want to see, so did I cover everything? And energy sector in free fall, finance in free fall, people ain't get pay. Nobody could tell you where the money from to be able to pay the 10% that they claiming they agreeing to start at. Threatening people with visa to get them to hush up because they know they're doing a really bad job as a government, and people very upset about the job that they're doing as a government. Stand your ground legislation coming to debate on Wednesday. Kamala, who feels she's a gangster in parliament, but who she could cuff down when she can't even stand on she 2 feet far less to stand on business. Final thing. The Trinidad and Tobago Defense Force is playing absolutely no role in the Americans' military exercises here. Absolutely none. They are not communicating with our defense force. Our defense force not even a part of what is taking place. So if you're seeing aircraft up in the air, we're not up in the air next to them. They are the ones doing things in our military space. If you are seeing them out on sea, we're not in the water with them. As a matter of fact, our radar has been picking up activity out in the Gulf. And when Coast Guard go to check to see what is going on, is 2 American vessels doing their own thing out in the Gulf of Paria that our TTDF has not been informed of. So somebody needs to ask Bluto and Sturge, who both seem to have sore throat, PIP, laryngitis when it comes to their actual portfolio activities, because don't get tied up. It is not Bluto's responsibility to determine who get access to a U.S. visa or doesn't get access to a U.S. visa. That's U.S. State Department things. That's U.S. Charge d'Affaires things. That's U.S. Embassy things. So somehow, all of a sudden, Bluto is now a clerk in the U.S. Embassy, determining who could get and who can't get and who's supposed to get, and if they talk out of turn, right? I have no idea how Bluto get them powers, right? Powers I know not of, he suddenly seems to have. But he cannot explain to us what's going on with our security apparatus here. Neither him nor Sturge are speaking about it at all. And we have the Americans acting without us being knowledgeable about what is taking place. in our airspace, in our waters. And that's a critical thing. So somebody in mainstream media message Don Polo now, right? Because he's the chief of defense staff. Message Don Polo and ask Don Polo, Don Polo, boy, CDS, wherever all it is used to however all it is referred to him. Because I'm not a woman who know about how to address men in military service, right? Because me even cater. Ask Don Polo how much you know. Ask Don Polo what they're telling him. Ask Don Polo what role the TTDF playing in all of the military exercises that are taking place in Trinidad and Tobago right now. Because if aggression comes from our airspace or our waters, is we had to take that bounce. So if we're not involved and we are allowing a foreign military power to use our airspace and our waters to aggravate somebody else, we go in and real catch we ass. And they don't want us paying attention. They don't want us asking those questions, and those questions need to be asked. Mainstream media could ask the questions, and all you need to be asking them questions as well. Now, I understand some people will not ask the questions because they're worried, they're concerned, they're fearful, they want to lose the US visa. I will ask the questions. My visa expires in November next year, or they could revoke it now. Revoke it now. Me and business. Everything I need, right in CARICOM. So once Mia and Andrew and whoever else willing to let me pass through the islands, I good to go. Me need nothing from up north. I real good down here. What's the last thing? Oh, all I want to be running on social media bloggers. So Bluto, this for you. One of your police officers called me 2 weeks ago to tell me they want to hold me in for questioning. What do they want to question me about? What do they want to know? My assets, my bust size, my waist size, my hip size. They want to know where in my pocket. What do they want to know, Bluto? Because let me tell you something. Other people might be scared. All enjoy the Monday. Take care.
That the PNM has found itself in, as the gentleman would have said rightly. Dr. Eric Williams, many years ago, said that every single member of the PNM is a propagandist of the PNM. And one of the first things I will do as your new chairman is to ensure that the propagandists of the PNM must be deployed on every nook and every cranny of this country. And we will chase them away on social media, and that the gospel of the PNM must be known to every single citizen of this country.
Mr. Intellectual, welcome.
Last evening again, Professor, and everybody on the Uncle Tommy and COP.
Yeah.
How come that woman not locked up yet?
But listen to this. I wanted to see, but they're going to question she. I see that's breaking news. That's good news. They're going to. She said it. They called she in for questioning, and you know what, Mr. Intellectual? You know
I listen to them.
How could you say you don't care what your visa? Them, the US monitoring your social media now, you know. She done as far as getting a visa from the US embassy. Go ahead.
Well, I would really like to see them put on the foot on these kind of characters and put them which part they're supposed to be in jail. You understand? If these people are them spreading so much misinformation,
good, real propagandists, you know.
Right? It's about time. And just remember, we're in a state of emergency.
Yeah.
You understand? And these people are them trying to upset the apple cart by instigating this kind of propaganda. It's about time they get rid of them. I offer free speech, you know. You understand? I definitely want to be able to say what I have to say, but I must be disciplined enough to know how and where and when I could speak and who I'm speaking to. So if she don't care, let she learn she lesson.
Correct.
I ain't see the whole the next 1 year to tell people jump the fence. I still waiting on that one. And this Stuart Young, you remember when he made that statement? I was on your program and I told you, I said, what kind of hypocrisy is that? That he cussed in the parliament, he abused the woman and them in the parliament, and then he come outside in that meeting they to talk about protecting women.
Yeah. Yeah.
These people are a real hypocrite, you know.
Yeah.
And don't talk about the supporters. More hypocrite than anything else. Anyhow, have a blessed evening, gentlemen.
Thank you.
I locked on and listening.
Yeah. COP. You hearing me? Yeah. Unmute your mic.
COP, are you hearing us?
Hold up. He has to unmute his mic. His mic is muted.
Yeah, his mic's muted.
Yeah. Yeah. So folks, when you all hear us play that 40-second clip over and over and over, that every PNM is a propagandist of the PNM, that video right there is a prime example to show you about the propagandists of the PNM. That is the prime example. So it's not like if we make anything up.
Let me take this call.
See my mic mute unmute there.
Yeah, it's unmuted.
Call you live.
Your mic unmuted?
Yeah, it's unmuted.
Call you live.
Hey, Wall Street.
Turn off your computer and talk on the phone.
Hello?
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, is that road up?
That's the Borat.
Hold on.
Does she have a lot of money?
Okay.
All right, okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, you going?
Yeah.
Okay, Lenny, welcome.
Yeah, good night, Professor Uncle Tommy and COP.
Good night.
Good night, Lenny.
It was only last night, you know. And there it is. I saw I was reading the newspaper this morning and I saw Roger Alexander. I'm gonna come to him, and then I saw in the news tonight where the ambassador came out and he said, and I think I must have mentioned this on your program, that a visa, it's a privilege, not a right.
Correct.
He said it loud. He said it loud and clear. And about a month ago, on another one of the other shows in there, when they started to report a lot of my people and other people, I started to put out the word that a green card, Professor Wall Street, and I know you would know this, it's a visa. They can revoke a green card at any time. At any time.
Correct.
You could come to Trinidad, share and fine, and you go back, and all they tell you, they look at you and they said, go to that room.
Correct.
Go to that room.
Yep.
They can revoke, and especially now what is happening. You know, I only want to, to protect, but and because when Roger Alexander said, he asked the embassy to revoke the people who is making, all kind of the bloggers, from the United States to revoke their visa. He is speaking about the people with green card, not people who have a stamp of vacation, because he mentioned, the sort of dual citizen, a national of Trinidad, but also living, not a citizen of the United States, but who is living over there, and I hear them all the time, they live there and even say ill things about the United States, Professor, plus about they want to, tell the government what to do in Trinidad. But they're going to learn the hard way. They're going to learn the hard way. And I always want to tell you about the guy who talks about the propaganda. And you said it so rightly. He must, if he could take back that video, he would pay any kind of money. I wonder if he realized what he's telling the world. I am of the child of a propagandist. You understand?
Yeah, correct.
That is what he's telling the world, that I am a propaganda child. I am not a real child. I am a I came here on this earth because of propaganda. You understand what I'm saying to you?
Yep.
And to that woman who was this, whatever she was saying, there is something. What's her name?
Rhoda Borat.
What a name.
Rhoda Borat.
There is something. All I could tell her, go find a pharmacy and buy something that the ladies of the night long ago used to buy. They call it alum. And I'll close with that, brother. All right. Thank you very much to you. And
tell me, what is that?
Alum.
You know what that is?
Of course.
I don't know what that is.
Stop using.
Where does you use that for?
I'll have to tell you off air.
Okay.
Can't tell you on air.
All right. I wonder if COP know what that is. You think COP know what that is?
I'm gonna tell you off air.
All right. Okay. Rajendra said, this is the thing, people. We have to get the message across to the UNC that they need to properly investigate all former PNM ministers, and once they are found guilty, lock them up. Smooth says she's the highest paid propagandist of them all. Suzanne said, Uncle Tommy, just schools to look penny hope. That is to tighten the thing, bro. I don't know about them thing.
Yeah, Suzanne.
That's know right. About them thing for me. When I leave,
that's.
Yeah, hey Tommy, semantic want to know. Yeah, what it is used for, Uncle Tommy? Tommy,
to tighten the loose screws.
Oh God! To tighten loose screws. Oh
yeah.
God. Well, Sam said, Tommy, Susan, what you find so funny?
You already said the lady that night used to use it?
Oh God, yeah. Alum key. I never hear about that before. I never hear about that.
Well, you learn. You live and you learn.
Oh, listen, you know what thing I learned on this program? You know what thing I learned on the program? Or you think it's easy? That's why I tell you, we here, we originate. We don't imitate. We bring you the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. But Tommy, you hear all that propaganda that woman spew, boy?
Of course.
She talking about that visa. You don't know the US listening to you know. They're listening to you.
Of course they are.
And you know what? Let me remove this one. And I'm gonna put up a next one there and tell she about this. I don't know if she know about this, Tommy. I don't know if she knows about this. But we put up this here as an example for her. Right? Because, I mean, Listen, them people and them had a visa. They could do whatever they want with the visa, you know.
That's right.
They could do whatever they want with it. We at their mercy.
It's a courtesy.
Yeah. They give it, they can take it away, and they cannot give it to you. Take a listen to this.
You can revoke it.
Yeah.
Hi, my name is Gary Aboud. I'm Corporate Secretary of Fishermen and Friends of the Sea in Trinidad and Tobago. We have started FFOS 28 years ago, and we have championed inside and outside of the High Court equity, justice, sustainable development, and the protection and enhancement of fishing communities who are generally vulnerable. Today, we face an alarming reality. NGOs are being picked on and silenced. We respect the United States. We don't want to intrude. We want to support law and order. But the recent revocation of my US visa raises concerns about whether foreign powers and our own government are attempting to intimidate and punish civil society voices that take a chance to speak out. The truth cannot be silenced. NGOs are not enemies of the state. We are a critical pillar of any functioning democracy. Without any independent civil society holding power to account, there can be no transparency, no oversight, and no protection against the abuses that have become so common in.
You see, Tommy, you see, the same type of behavior we think we could carry on in Trinidad and Tobago and get away with it. You do not get away with that behavior in the United States of America.
For sure.
You do not. So, Gary Aboud has a business, and I'm sure he may be traveling, he wants to travel to the US to do business. Yeah? So, if you're doing business in the country and you're going on social media and criticizing the country, you know, hey, listen, times different now, you know.
That's right.
Times are not the same as before. The United States now is monitoring your social media, right? And I'm not saying whether it's right, wrong, or whatever it is, but that's what's going on. Let me take this call here. Caller, welcome. Ram, welcome.
Blessed night, Mr. Walt. Blessed night.
Blessed night to you.
And the whole of the report program.
Yeah, man.
So Uncle Tommy and Mr. COPP on the air or wherever and thing.
Yeah, you
but
come
I
back.
listen to woman. I listen to woman they just made Miss Alanta. I don't know what she was talking about, what she was referring to, that this is this and that is that, and then you explain to she if it had Halloween and this and that and the other. But people as before from the question like how you does it before it to now to other people now.
Yeah.
You understand? But I don't know what she aspect was referring to tonight program. And now come on here a little bit. I went and drink some beer a little bit with my friends and them are telling you about the drugs. I went and drink some beer. I come now come from a little bit. I say when you make it a little choke because I hear Mr. Alanta talking there.
Yeah, man.
And I find she didn't make no sense. Because when they're describing what is Halloween and what is this and what is that, like she didn't understand Halloween and Thanksgiving. But America, they really do those kind of things. They only represent Halloween. They like Halloween, plenty. Not so?
Yeah.
I think the whole America like Halloween. And Trinidad go and do Halloween and all kind of things. For a couple of years ago, Trinidad had to go and do Halloween like all the show and all kind of Westmoreland and things. They like Halloween. And then with the 1%.
Yeah, man. Thanks, Ram.
Hey,
thank you, man.
Tom, have a blessed night, Mr. Walt. The thing is everything.
All right.
Blessed night to you too.
Southwestern, welcome.
A pleasant good night to you, Professor, and Uncle Tommy, and all the listeners in the tri-state and around the world. Share the life. Tell one, tell another one.
Correct is right.
And in Trinidad and Tobago. Then, Uncle Tommy,
Yes.
you know, I'd like to talk to you because Professor is still asking the question, right? But
Yep.
no disrespect here, Professor. But Professor, through you to Uncle Tommy, right?
Yeah.
I'm passing it through you. Asking. So, Uncle Tommy,
Yes.
you see how Trinidadians, right? Bigger days, how the brains will be smaller. Like sometimes when they grow up too big, too fast, or too big, with a small size, they squeeze the brain.
So it was done you too much.
No, because tell me, Uncle Tommy and Professor, when Mr. Donald J. Trump was elected President of the United States of America,
Mm-hmm.
and they had the changing of the guards of the consulate in Trinidad, one of the criteria to go to the United States Embassy, consulate, as they say, the big word. I just kind of little bush fella. I just talk kind of broken language here, but I just try to let people on the worldwide and think, see, you know, feel I like somebody now with jacket and tie, so I could fall in love. They tell, when they go to the embassy, they tell, especially when they go for a student visa, right? They say you have to unlock all your social media platform.
Correct.
You can't.
Correct.
You remember that?
Yeah, I remember that. All your social media platform.
Right.
Uh-huh.
Right.
Yeah.
And you have to be open. You have to be open as a door, entry door. So when these fellas and them and people talking, the PNM and non-citizens and high profile, low profile, BF and all kind of different tire, right? They have to know the traction they're on, because Mr. Donald J. Trump asks to know everybody what is saying about the United States of America. So I can't see how dumb it is that big people call themselves big. And like they say they're high up, right?
Yeah.
But I can understand that they're going on social media, which is being tracked and monitored.
Yep.
By United States intelligence. I'm talking a heap of nonsense. Even my phone call and all too.
Yeah.
I just want to tell Mr. Donald Trump, he taking too long to settle this matter with Maduro. But diplomacy have to outplay itself.
Correct.
And so the point I make tonight, if people understand, is that the United States of America told the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago, if you're applying for a student visa, you have to open your all social media profile and be exposed so they can see it on the World Wide Web, free to see.
Yep.
Your past, your beginning, and the end.
Correct.
So when they're talking about America invading and what Trinidad doing, right? Our esteemed political leader looking to get this country going after India and them borrow money, billions of dollars to pay debt, and to suffer people and to spend money, but yet still, you only see in our family high-rise building, to rent out as a private citizens, and you see no true economic growth. Okay, Tommy, I want to ask you something.
No. Southwestern, we gotta go for the break. Southwestern, we gotta go for the break. Call back after the break. Yeah, man. Thanks a lot. You know, folks, if all you think that's that, all you remember for our Prime Minister, he had to watch it back too now, you know. We're gonna take that break. We'll be right back. Stick and stay. It's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Walsheet, COP and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. Don't forget, folks, when you join us, share the live, WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe, WZYE TV on YouTube. And folks, if you haven't subscribed to WZYE TV on YouTube as yet, Subscribe immediately. When you subscribe, as soon as we go live with anything and we put out any content, it comes directly to your box. So I don't have to send out any information to you. Stick and stay. We'll be right back. Don't go
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.9 FM.
Equities in the village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Warsheet, COPNU, and WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. Don't forget, folks, whenever you join us, share the live, WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe, WZYE TV and YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444.
Also at 973-609-6509. That's 973-609-6509. As the professor said, please share the live as soon as you join us.
Tommy, do you see if you have any voice notes there?
I sure do. I'm going to play this one first because it's the oldest one.
Good night, Uncle Tommy, Wall Street, CUP, and to everybody out here. So, I think it's tomorrow, we're having a new visitor. And that causing them now to be in a tizzy. Why the man coming here?
Yep.
Right? Why the man coming here for? So, why the man can't come here? Does Maduro own here? Does PNMites own here? No. This is our country. And if they were invited by our Prime Minister, Mrs. Prasad Bisasa, that is her business. All who want to see something else in it, they better lay off the 4 meal week plan that Rowley gave them. Secondly, we are seeing Randy Glasgow is saying that fences are being sold out already. So I don't know what was the big deal if there were no fence in the stadium. What was the problem? You see, they're just trying to be such a drama queen, right? That thousands of people are going to lose their jobs and one set of who shot John. I tell you, one set of drama queen in opposition, you know. And to the PNM Women's League, where was your voice? Where were your voices when Stuart Young made that derogatory, nasty statement in Parliament about Mrs. Prasad Bisasa? Now you want her to apologize to him, but no way. No way. Stop with the situational ethics and the sanctimonious hypocrisy. Thanks a lot, Uncle Tommy. Good afternoon. Somebody just called me again about it. So I said, look, let me deal with it one time. Some constructive criticism concerning the new format of the program. Well, we assume it's a new format because we are no longer seeing, that picture there with Kamala, with we standing, with all kind of thing like that. Right? No, we prefer that format because it's clearer. It's a lot clearer. The new format that takes you straight into the chat is not clear. It's very dark. It's not attractive. It's not appealing. The other format was better. And at least and everybody up to just now, somebody call me and tell me, and what it is happening to, we cannot find the old format. So we have to dig and search until we find it. And that's where most people are logging in on. And with that old format now, we can't share. We can't share the live. Right? And even though some of us are having a lot of problems in getting it. Sometimes when we get when it pops up, like with the notification popping up with the old picture there with Kamala and thing, but a lot of people complaining to me about it, to tell you about it. So I took the initiative to tell you about it today. It is not attractive. It's not attractive to the eyes or anything. And something has to look good for you to partake in it. And somebody just called me and tell me, and they can't find it. We're having a lot of problems getting onto the program now. We're having a lot of problems. All right. So I don't know if you could do something about it. Take care. Thanks a lot.
So Tommy, I hear what I'm gonna do. I really understand what's happening with respect to what they're seeing with respect to the old format and the new format. So what I can do, I think Miss Santa Cruz, maybe I gotta give you a call or take a screenshot, Miss Santa Cruz, so I could get an idea of exactly what they are talking about. But you should be able to share the live very easy. Whenever you get the link from YouTube, right? When you're in YouTube, you will see a button that says share under the picture and everything. Like if I go to it right here, you will see a picture that says share. You have WZYE analytics, edit video. It have a thumbs up sign, a thumbs down sign, and it says share. If you click on that, it will give you a link, and then you can just share the link. Yeah. So that is all right. Let me see here. Okay. Oh, so Miss Santa Cruz, what has to happen is that when you see this live chat like this, you have to click the X because the X covers up what's called share. You just send me a screenshot. Yeah, you can click the X, and once you click the X, you'll see a share button, and you just click that button. Then you will get the link that you can share with people. Right? So folks, there is 2 lives, right? All right, hold on. You can't share on this live. Hold on. Okay, all right. So what we'll do, all right, we'll fix it. This is the format you prefer. They do not enjoy the new one. Okay. Okay. Right. So all right. So all right, folks. We'll fix it. We'll fix it. We'll fix it. Yeah. Right. So Volsang says I use the old format as it's appealing. The other one I ignore. You can just use the old format. Right? There's 2 formats. Right? Of course, we say we originate, we don't imitate. There's 2 formats. Just use the old format. Because even if you're on the old one or the new one, when you put a comment, all the comments still come into us here at home base. Like we have home base. Yeah. So just continue to use the old format. Ignore the new format and just use the old format. And it's pretty simple. And if you get into the chat and where it says live chat with Santa Cruz, tell the people where the X is on the right hand side, just click that X and you will see share. And then you click on share. And once you click on share, right, you will get the link and then you can share the link with people. Right? So, we just trying to be innovative. We have a new AI too. The new government have an AI, yeah? Yeah. So Ms. Santa Cruz said they have problems finding the old one. No, Ms. Santa Cruz, when it shares, right? I know what used to happen, Ms. Santa Cruz. Yeah, what used to happen, right? I used to take the live and I used to share it with everybody. I used to take about half an hour and share it with people, right? So, so Caribbean Soul is saying, no, you just scroll lower down. Yeah, scroll lower down. So it is there, and we're gonna clear it up. You know what I'm gonna do? Maybe I'm gonna do a little tutorial with screenshots, so you could see exactly what you need to do, in order to get the old live. What it was is that what I used to do, I used to send it to everybody on WhatsApp. I used to take about half an hour and send out the link. Now I'm telling people, go and subscribe to WZYE TV on YouTube and make it easier for us. All right? So we go fix it. All you know, we just fix it. We go fix it over yourself. We go fix it. But thanks. We feel good about constructive criticism here. We have no problem with that at all, at all, at all, at all. Yeah? All right. Let me get back to this one here. Yeah, Miss Santa Cruz. What I used to do, I used to send it. I used to send it out. But you know something? All right. Let me say something. So I will send a message to people, and we could make we have a chat, right? And if I put you in the chat, I will ask if I could put you in the chat. So then I could have to send it. I have to send one to maybe 50, 60, 70 people, rather than have it to send it to 70 separate people. All right? So I think that could be the solution. So Caribbean still say the new live, always the one on top. So ignore the first one and click the second live. Right? All right? So listen. It'll be the new live is always the one on top. Ignore that one and click the second live. And then I'm going to put people in a chat. I'm going to request if you want to go in a chat. I'll put everybody in the chat, and then I'll send out one link so you can have that link, and we'll do it just as before. All right? So I want you all to listen to this. Listen to this, right? All you know, we does
You folks have no idea.
The whole truth and nothing but the truth. Yeah. Tommy, you have no more voice notes?
No more.
Okay. Yeah, Marabella, there's the one right there. Yep. And you see that arrow there? Yeah, that is it. Yeah, boy. All right. So, folks, I want you all to listen to this. Listen to this, right? Why? What do you think? What do you think this propaganda machine easy? They ain't easy, you know. They ain't easy, you know. And we have to take them to task. We have to take them to task. Take a listen to this.
Message to opposition leader and PNM political leader Penny Beckles. Beckles' lecture on truth and democracy rings hollow in light of PNM's track record. Opposition leader and PNM political leader Penelope Beckles delivered a dramatic warning to the nation, claiming that truth and democracy are in danger in Trinidad and Tobago. Yet, when examined closely, her statements raise more questions about the PNM's own credibility than about any supposed national crisis. At the relaunch of the Dr. Eric Williams Institute for Political Education, Beckles lamented the rise of misinformation, political manipulation, and leadership without preparation. Ironically, these have been hallmarks associated by citizens, analysts, and civil society alike with the PNM's conduct during its time in office. Beckles spoke of the dangers of charisma being mistaken for competence, but it was under the PNM that public trust eroded significantly as major institutions became weakened, accountability faltered, and transparency deteriorated. It was also the PNM that presided over some of the most troubling governance controversies in recent memory, leaving citizens hungry for real facts, not political theater. She warned about surrendering democracy to misinformation. Yet, the same PNM continues to weaponize misinformation regularly, misleading statements, red herrings, selective storytelling, and now even the distortion of historical commentary from respected scholars. Beckles urged citizens to value critical thinking. But for a decade, under PNM rule, education suffered from underinvestment, dilapidated infrastructure, unfunded schools, and missed opportunities for modernization. Instead of empowering citizens to think critically, the PNM left generations underserved and underprepared. She insisted that a political party that stops learning stops leading. But after the PNM's crushing defeat in the 2025 general election, the party has demonstrated very little evidence of introspection, renewal, or meaningful reform. Instead of learning from the electorate's verdict, the party's leadership has doubled down on recycled narratives, political deflection, and blame shifting. Dr. Jelani Reed's comments on misinformation were especially striking. He cited the recent debate on constitutional history as an example of political distortion. However, the PNM's response to that debate, the manufacturing of racial and emotional narratives where none existed, only proves how deeply misinformation has become embedded in their political strategy. The relaunch of the Eric Williams Institute should have been an opportunity for genuine renewal. Instead, what the public received was a polished lecture on values the party no longer practices. While Beckles spoke about truth, accountability, and education, the PNM's own legacy continues to contradict those very principles. If the PNM wants to reclaim credibility, it must do more than host lectures. It must confront its own track record honestly, acknowledge the real reasons for its electoral rejection, and demonstrate a commitment to the democratic values it now claims to defend. Until then, these grand speeches will remain what the public increasingly sees them as: political posturing dressed in academic language, far removed from the lived reality of the people of Trinidad and Tobago.
So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. I had to play that for you. I had to play that for you. I just had to play that. Yeah. You see, because what is important? Yeah, she now know that. Yeah, Monica, she now know that. Yeah. She trying to lecture on people. Hey, Renison, I know there's Renison. Boy, so much people disappointed in you, brother. I to be honest with you. People saying that the workers' right platform is now become the workers' wrong platform. You understand? I just had to tell you that. People are saying the workers' right platform is now the workers' wrong platform. I don't know where it went wrong, but I just telling you what they're saying. All right. Thanks to Mr. Pandey, we get to know about Akil Chambers. Yeah, the brainwashing Trinis. Yeah, I agree with that, man. But you know you was one of we Renison. Penny have to produce the bills for building Balize will be a house. Oh God. Hey, Michael says all PNM senators have no clue how to run a country, but have all the education to thief money from the treasury for themselves and their families. Yeah? Yeah, Monica, she now know that. Stoops. Caribbean source say British people used to have children going to school to acquire education. Yeah, that is a lie, eh? The education was here before Eric Williams. Correct is right. As for Akil Chambers, he must get justice. The country and people get away from a full PNM dictatorship on April 20th, 2025. George Ramdeen says their behavior can only be described as criminal. It should be tried for murder. Dr. E.W. Memorial, use anything to dupe the people when in opposition. We need to have at least 30 well-trained deep sea divers and proper equipment for rescue purposes. Capitan say Baker Kobo. What is that one, Capitan, boy? Yeah, Capitan saying, eh? What's that Johnny saying there? Johnny said I'm viewing it via YouTube on my TV, so I don't encounter those problems. Lucky Lal says, "Oh, she don't forget to cook the turkey for Miss Atlanta." Lucky Lal, I had to cook a tofu for she. A 2-4 key. Right? That's what it is. What is that? Just school says slimy living in a kennel. Eh? Slimy living in a kennel. What is that one, boy? No visa for work. Oh God. Oh God. Workers' rights 868. Find your space where you're in supporter, but you saw the opposition giving out fridge and stove, and you join Miss Jackson, lost your money. Oh God! Workers' right take over from PNM Red Fox. Yeah. Susan said, Wall Street go cuss just now. I ain't go cuss. I ain't go cuss. Korean still say he laughing. Yeah, no, I tell you, workers' right was going right all the time, and all of a sudden, right? People say, is workers wrong now, boy? Slimy living in a kennel in Brooklyn. Renison is an ungrateful guy. He spoke like a bully and his angry soul, like Victor Roberts. Oh God, boy, Renison, boy. They're going after you, Renison, boy. Renison, they're going after you, boy. They say your platform is now the workers' wrong platform. They say workers wrong 000. It's not 868 no more. I just telling you what the people say, Renison. Yeah. Renison, what you have to say about that, boy? Hey, or just school says slimy running workers wrong right now. Hey, you will not come here to bully anyone. Worker, oh God, all they call any man workers. Oh God, look. Even Mr. Workers, that's the name, Workers Blight Platform. Nah, Tommy, boy. Renison, what happened, boy? Renison, what happened?
You fall out of grace.
You fall out of grace, Tommy?
That's what it looks like.
Boy, Renison, boy. The calling the man platform, Workers Blight. Workers wrong. Oh God, look. Oh God. Somebody say Renison. Oh God. Renison say we'll be number one soon. Renison, let me say this to you. Let me say this to you as a brother. If you having that fella on your program, I think you might come number zero before you come number one. I feel so. That fella you have on your program, I ain't calling his name, but other people in the chat go call his name. I ain't calling his name. Yeah? Now, Renison, we ain't beating up, man. You know, we don't beat up. We ain't beating up. But we ain't beating up at all. Let me take this call. Caller, welcome.
Yes, Professor Wall Street, something very important.
Yeah,
I just want to send out condolences to the Differentala family on the passing of Danielle.
Yeah.
Her dad and I, Bonnie Differentala, we worked together, and what a great family. So I only became aware of it this morning. So
Yeah.
I just wanted to, send my condolences to his whole family. All right, and I thank you very much.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Same here, man. Yeah, I saw that to myself.
Yep.
Oh God. Smooth say Renison run off the road and you know you driving off road with a 2-wheel drive. Oh God. You know, all your funny too bad, you know. I ain't gonna lie. I don't get all the credit, man. Yeah. Renison boy. You know, I know what to say, Tommy. Tommy, you know Renison, right? Yeah, Tommy?
No, I hear your name, but I don't know him.
No, Renison used to come here and talk to me, man. Renison used to come here and talk to me all the time. All right, let me go back to the chat, and then we got 1 or 2 more videos for you. Lucky last year, Renison got rechristened today. His new name is Redison. Oh God, you see, Mr. The lecturer say he lost his way. Yeah, why? CV say Victor say he did get a CPEP contract. Yeah. All your Redison say all you afraid slimy. All I slimy? I feel hey, Renison, you slimy using your page now to comment, boy? Oh, okay. Yeah, but you know you gotta keep it clean. You go keep it clean though. Oh God, Monica Rampy soon say workers blight platform. Oh God, Hitless, are you making a threat, workers? Oh God, workers right. Workers right looking for some Balize juice, boy. Yeah. Okay, boy, Gordon Dryden just coming to me. He said that's slimy. You see the nonsense he talking about Hitless? I have a spit on his comment. Okay, that's slimy. Okay. Mr. Stuart Young said there's a Minister of Energy at time and allow the 4 divers to die a slow and horrible death. Yeah, okay. Okay. Judy says, Tommy, when a sniff so angry, you're always sweating. Okay. All right. We gave me enough time. Is the workers left the platform? All right. We gave 10 minutes of fame. We gave 10 minutes of fame, Tommy. 10 minutes of fame. But Tommy,
yes.
You see the narrative, the PNM narrative, it doesn't change, you know. It's just that they have different people they send out, right, with their propagandist message, right?
Yep.
You know, it was Rhoda Borat, right? Then it was, Stuart Smallpin Young, right? And you remember the fella, Ola, right? And then they had this next blogger, right, who come out. And then they are Karen Marcel, right? But, Tommy, Tommy, I thought I had played this one, you know. I want you all to listen to this fella.
Prostate exams.
You know, it's about fella. What's the name of his party, boy? The, oh God, I forgot the name of his party, yes? You know, Tommy, there's a code that says, it's better you stay silent and make people think you're a fool.
Than to open up your mouth and confirm it. Than to open your trap and confirm it.
Yes, or to open your trap and remove all doubt. I want you all to listen to this fella. I sometimes I just wonder, you know, boy. And he's supposed to have a political party, you know. You know that?
Let's listen.
Let's listen.
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago. Short and sweet. I want to put this out to the nation. So, a few hours ago, Delcy from Venezuela, the vice president, put out a media briefing where she stated if Trinidad and Tobago is implicated in any strikes against Venezuela, any strategic or planning or CIA or United States of America military strike against Venezuela, we will be strategically targeted by Venezuelan missiles. So we will be hit by a decapitated strike immediately. Any firefight in Venezuela, any drone attacks in Venezuela, under the disguise of the UNC government and the United States of America, we're talking about drone strikes, under the disguise of fighting narco-terrorism in Venezuela, will be met with decapitated strikes coming from Venezuela, hitting, rather it be Atlantic energy that is open out. There is no type of defense mechanism when it comes to Atlantic Energy, Petrotrin, the airport, and many communities throughout Trinidad and Tobago. Are you all in this country willing to take that risk? We are open out. The government of Trinidad and Tobago has not come to us in any type of manner to state to this nation what is the defensive plan against any decapitated strikes coming from Venezuela. Where are we to go? Where are we to hide? What is the plan when it comes to citizens' lives, shelters that can withstand military attacks? Not Hurricane Trinidad and Tobago. This is...
Sometimes you have to stop me from myself, you know.
Yeah, this guy stoops.
You know,
That's all I gotta say.
I mean, you know, Tommy, it has something going on with the water in Trinidad, you know. Something.
It can't be all the water. It cannot be all the water.
All right. So what else would you put it on? Help me.
I think that water coming from the bar.
Oh God! Oh, you said the water coming from the bar.
Yeah.
Oh God, hey, Mr. Tommy, easy, you know. But good night again. Good night again, Mr. Tommy, and everyone, and Mr. Sophie. You see, when they're telling them not to take the vaccine, they take the vaccine. The man said the military strike, not the military.
I don't know how I end up playing that. You know?
Yeah. Don't hurt our ears anymore with that.
Yeah, no, I'm serious. You know, so Tommy, hold on, Mr. Florida. As I listening to it, I said, well, wait now, boy. What encouraged me to do the work and put all that work into that, boy?
Yeah, whatever it is, it's a bad old man.
Man, Tommy's the water inside the bar water, boy. Go
Yeah.
ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, the military strike.
That's it. Yeah, but you have a next word to use. You have a next word you use too.
Yeah. You use two.
Yeah, two Labasterian words. Let me Labasterian words. Or the military.
And he has a political party.
Yeah, you have a political party.
But that's why here we don't see it. He need to put on his military hat and come on the next election.
That's why I tell you, it's better to keep silent and make people think you're a fool than to open it and remove all doubt.
And him again now. You see, what kind of shelters it have? You see what happened to Ukraine when something hit? You Trinidad and you underground bunkers?
Yeah.
Where did this come from? Do you think Venezuela gonna lose their head and strike Trinidad just so?
Yeah.
They wouldn't lose the key of their brain to go there.
Exactly. You see, these type of people don't look at documentary and don't look how war starts. You think Venezuela gonna do that with the Geneva Treaty and all this going on? The way they want them to massacre Venezuela?
Correct.
These people in them hand and they come out and making videos and they get thousands of views. So that means them thousands of them who watching that video just as done as he.
Boy.
Yep.
I think it's easy.
To listen to that because it's so funny to see Trinidadians supporting Venezuela more than Trinidad. And I'm glad I live in Trinidad. I'm glad. Because I can't live in a country where people support the next country more than Trinidad.
Yeah.
You hear with this Venezuelan prime minister say about Trinidad and say about your prime minister, and you worry and you back in Venezuela, and you talking Venezuela, this is like, you sure these shit, Mr. Ansem? That is why I was glad PNM win, PNM thief out all the money, because if it has stupid people like that in Trinidad, it's better than so far. I'm telling you. All right, guys, look on listening. Yeah.
Yeah, PNM is only able to get away with what they get away with it because of the mentality of these people, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, I mean, it's so sad, boy, that you want to sound so intelligent, and it yeah, I mean, it's unbelievable. Venezuela will never attack Trinidad. You correct. Michael say Anthony William just being bars drinking cheap rubbing alcohol as punching is too expensive. Yeah, you know. But Tommy, you know, seriously, Tommy, I don't know what gets into me to play that, you know. Seriously. I mean, I'm glad you pulled me up on that. No, I'm happy because you know I listened to it and I said, well, that fella ain't making no sense at all. None whatsoever. Yeah.
Big
But
stoops to that.
go ahead.
I said a big stoops to that.
Yeah. Did you see the video? Did you guys see the video on the young lady in customs?
Yes, it's so sad.
Man, Tommy boy. Tommy.
I saw that a few days ago well. And now I saw it was on Breaking Dawn this morning.
Yeah, Tommy, I wasn't surprised because there's many times I come to Trinidad and the kind of question they're asking me when I go to all them other Caribbean countries, Caribbean islands, they don't ask me them kind of question them fellas that be asking you know. And I was like, wow, really, boy? Yeah, but take a listen to this, folks. Let me listen to this. Let me listen to this. This was kind of sad, though.
Poor lady.
Trinidad and Tobago, this could never be right. I don't know her. I met her for the first time. And this is what she said to me, what she experienced. Tell Trinidad and Tobago what you experienced just now.
Well, I just got off of the plane at Port of Spain, and I was walking towards immigration. Myself and my best friend, we're here together on vacation, and so my best friend doesn't know where we're going, and so it's a surprise. And so when we walked up to the counter, we walked up together, and the lady says, "You guys can't come together." And I says, "Well, she doesn't know her information, only I know it." She says, "You need to back up." And so I backed up, and then a guy called me over, and so I went over to his immigration window, and he starts to ask me a question, and I'm like, I said, "Can you repeat that, please?" And he said it one more time, and I said, "I'm sorry, I can't understand you." He said, "Well, if you can't understand me, go sit down." And I said, I don't understand. And he said, I said, "I'm deaf, that's why I can't hear you." He said, "Well, I'm deaf too, and you don't see me having any issues or yelling." And I was like, "I'm not yelling. I may be talking loudly because I can't hear you, but I just don't understand what you said." He said, "Go sit down and calm down, and then I'll come and get you when I'm ready." And so as I was walking to go sit down, another immigration officer saw me, and she said, "What's going on? What's wrong?" She says, "Come with me." She walks me back over to him, and she's now translating for me as he's asking the questions. He says in the middle of him asking questions, he says something about that I need to be respectful to the immigration officers. And I said, "I would never be disrespectful. I absolutely am being respectful to you. Like I'm just telling you that I can't hear." And so when he was finished asking me the question and the lady translated, he was asking me where I was staying on the island, but I couldn't understand it. And so she translated. I answered the question, and then I said, "You know, you speak about respect, but you're not being respectful to me. You're laughing at me you know, when I tell you that I can't hear. And he starts to laugh again. And then he tells me to sit down again. So, I did not get through the immigration at this time. This has been about 10 minutes. He tells me to sit down again because I asked him to please be respectful to me in the way that he wanted me to respect him. And he said, "What did you say? Go sit down. Calm down again." Like, it's almost like this authority thing. And it's just like, I don't understand why I would want to come back to a place like this if this is how I'm going to be treated. It was unwarranted, it was unfair, and I didn't deserve it. I literally just couldn't hear what he was saying. And he got so upset with me and made me sit down twice to calm down, but I wasn't hyped or upset. I just wanted to know what he said. And so if this is the way I'm going to be treated when I come to this country, I don't think I'll be returning back.
It's the first time you come to the
I'm
country?
very embarrassed.
It's the first time?
This is my first time here.
And I met you crying. Why you was crying?
Because I just didn't understand why I was being treated this way, right? Now, in the U.S., we experience racism and things like that, but this felt so different. It didn't feel like he was doing this because of my race. I don't know why he was doing it, but it was a reason why he was treating me the way that he was. It was embarrassing, right? My best friend had gone on. She's waiting for me. It was just very embarrassing, and I just felt like he was like power struck, if you will. He was just using his power to embarrass me and to treat me unfairly. And it wasn't fair. It was unwarranted. I didn't deserve it.
I'm sorry you experienced this, but I want to apologize to you. First time you come in the country, for what you experienced through immigration. I'm sorry that you tell him that you couldn't hear properly because you have a problem in hearing.
Yes.
And he laughed at you. And I don't think our immigration officers should be laughing at people.
I don't think so either.
Okay then.
Thank you so much.
All right.
So sad. So sad.
Yeah, you know what, Tommy? I want to believe the young lady because I have experienced what she's talking about with immigration officers. And there is many times that I've come through the airport. And there is something about being an immigration officer that they feel like if they have the power to treat you with disrespect. I'm talking from my experience. This is my experience. To treat you with disrespect. And I have been to many other Caribbean islands. I've been to different parts. Even when we just come from Mexico, it was nice. St. Lucia, it was nice. You understand? These different places, Puerto Rico, it was nice. When we go outside of Trinidad and Tobago, it was nice, cordial.
I've never had a bad experience with immigration or customs in Trinidad.
I have had several experiences where is that it's like, you know, they're talking to you about certain things, and I'm like, man, I might as well tell you what color socks I have on. Go ahead, Mr. Florida.
So true. Yeah, Mr. Answer, Mr. Tommy, everyone. Yes, I had, when I came there recently this year, right? I going up there, and but this man talking to me like if I begging to come in the country, right?
Yeah, correct. Yeah. It's true.
I said, bro, hold up. I said, I have property in Trinidad, you know. So you trying to tell me where I stay and all, where I had to stay and where I had to stay?
Yeah, that's it.
I said, hear my accent. Is American or is it Trinidadian? I said, bro, you cannot be talking to somebody like that. At the same time, one of the big officers was passing, you know, the one who just wear the tie with the buckle on the thing there. And he listening, and he come and he send him in the back room. And then when I reached now, Mr. Amsterdam, and I joined the line now to clear, I had 2 bottles of rum and 2 packs of cigarettes. You know what the immigration officer telling me? I had to give him 100 US. And it's supposed to be 1 by 1.
What?
I said, bring the paperwork to show me now that is 1 by 1. Tell me I had to give you 100 US, you know, because I've gone over my quota. I said, bring the paperwork. I said, I had the paperwork here, you know. It's 2 by 2. You see how they just do people to come back in this country, Mr. Anselm?
Yeah.
And imagine she's a foreigner, first time visiting Trinidad. You're supposed to have respect and try to make it so memorable, and the experience was supposed to be so fantastic that she had to come home and tell everybody, boy, going through the airport in Trinidad was so fabulous, everything was so smooth, everybody was so kind, everything. For other people to come, how did they get foreign exchange? You see Trinidadians is the own downfall. The own downfall. All right, Mr. Anselm, to me, look on it.
No, when I first, I got this video a while ago, and I said, nah, boy, that might be propaganda. That might be PNM propaganda. That's what I said. I ain't lying to you. And then I started to think back, Tommy. I started to think back in that, why would she don't know Trinidad and Tobago. She doesn't even know the politics of Trinidad and Tobago. And there's a possibility she don't know the difference between UNC and PNM. And when I look back on my experience, right, they have to do better. And although don't make no excuse for them, we have to want them to do better.
Yep.
And watch. Don't even think about. Tell yourself you have to go and declare something. Forget about that. Go and have to declare something now. Point 14, welcome.
Hey, one shit. Pleasant good night to you, your co-host Uncle Tommy and Trinidad and Tobago.
Yeah.
One
Same
shit.
to you.
See that video where I just played it?
Yeah.
Trinidadians, I'm not telling you what's going on with Trinidadians right now. Because something is definitely wrong. And I feel, is according to you, or Uncle Tommy, is that water in that bar where they're drinking? Because this thing had me real this thing. Yeah, what's going on was shit. I will always stress on this. I told people, all these people in them who working with dealing with the public is concerned in Trinidad, all of them need to go back and learn to do hospitality training.
Correct.
All of them.
I agree with that.
You understand?
Yeah.
Because I told people last time when I was in Canada, it had a particular store I used to go and buy my little gears on Wall Street. Let me go back. Let me go way back.
Right.
Why does go to church? Right? I was one of the ushers in the church. And we just had to go and do training and stuff for ushering where the church is concerned. And one of the things that I learned, you see the first 3 minutes of our guests coming in the church and the last 3 minutes,
most important.
It's very critical.
Most important.
You understand?
Yeah.
And if these people don't get it right in their head, when you're having a visitor coming into your space, you have to make sure the first 3 minutes is critical.
Correct.
You have to give them the treatment.
Correct.
You have to. If these people really want tourism to go in this country, they need to shape up because this is going to bring us down. I watch it. I'm mad with see me here, you know, because I know this thing could fix.
It could fix.
The people mindset have to change.
It could fix. That is an easy fix. That in the airport there, because that is so important. That is where everybody traverses to come into Trinidad or to leave Trinidad unless you're in Tobago. Yeah? So that could fix. And we have to fix it. We have to get
the authorities and all to involve in this thing seriously because this nonsense needs to stop. It needs to stop. Look at what I was shit. Last night I was talking to our partner of mine. And he telling me he saw a partner where he seen 20 years. I see the man hugging him up, thinking, I say, but this look like his partner he ain't seen a long time. And he say, yeah. He even goes so far, he tell me, say, he has some other partners that live Trinidad. Go on America, and he said, they're not coming back. He said, you know why they ain't coming back? He said, they set up bacchanal and this commerce Trinidad. And like, they say they don't want no part of that. Yeah. They live and they're not coming back here. We is our greatest downfall because we choose not to evolve. This nonsense needs to stop.
Yeah.
When you go inside KFC and Royal Castle, all these places, and them, the place I want to listen to and then walk out to them, the shit talk to you. Something is wrong with these people and them.
Yep.
Rowley and them closed down the hotel, school, where can I go and learn to get these things, this shit.
Yes. They close it down. Yeah.
So that is why these people don't move anywhere they're moving. What should I look to listen? Damn vex your way, see me, look to listen.
Yeah, man. Thank you. Folks, really and truly, yeah. Don't concentrate on the messenger of the video. Because initially that's what I did, eh? I said, boy, I wonder if he doing things against the government, boy. Then I put myself in the young lady place. Tommy, you ever come to Trinidad and you declare some, you declare some stuff? You're going to the line where there's how to search up your bag? Eh?
I've never had a bad experience.
Well, you know, when sometimes you're going down line without to search your bag, forget about that, you know. Forget about that. Right? It's like, listen. We can't make no excuse. We can't make no excuse. Tom, you have any voice notes here?
Currently, no.
Okay. Let me just check here. All right. I don't know voice notes there. I experienced that situation with the airport, and we have to do better. And that is it. We just have to do better. You're still you 42 bad boy. Judy Ali says, well, she told me it's great to you. It was a pleasure spending the evening with you guys. Thank you.
Thank you, Judy.
Communication and hospitality courses. Yeah, I agree with that. Because listener, if Trinidad and Tobago want to diversify the economy and they want to use tourism as a diversification initiative, our hospitality have to change from the time you step on the steps of our Caribbean Airlines coming to Trinidad. From the time. It has to change. And once you land in Trinidad and Tobago, you know, when you go to St. Lucia and you go to Mexico and you go to this Jamaica and you go to these places where tourism is king, though they treat you like a king and a queen. Before you even get down to the baggage, it might have about 4 or 5 people already want to take your baggage. Of course, you have to give them a tip. But about 4 or 5 of them right there waiting. We have to change. We have to change it. You know?
You know where I find that is the customer service is poor in many of the banks.
But Tommy, it's not just the banks alone. One time I went to get a new birth paper. Right? And let me give you a quick story. Folks, put your closing comments in the chat. Send your closing voice note and your closing quotes. Tommy, I went to get my ID card. Right? I tell the people, I do not live in Chumaka Clavantil no more. I give them a new address. I carry all the documentation for them, pictures, everything. You know what them people do? They send the information up to Chumakak, and they went up in Chumakak to ask people if they know Anselm Leborn. You know what the people up there say? We don't know who that is. Where you from? We don't know you. Right? I just go back to Trinidad and make them send the thing to my new address. And when they went to the new address, of course, the people said they know me. Really, boy? Really? But Tommy, I have something to. I'll pick it up tomorrow. And I'm asking this question, folks. Why do you have to come back to Trinidad to renew your ID card? Tommy?
I don't know. They want to make sure that you're a Trinidadian.
Tommy, how do we renew our passport?
Through the mail.
Or America want to know. America want to know if you're American. We renew passport through the mail. The mail. A person have to go to Trinidad in order to renew your ID card. Imagine that. What not making any sense, boy? No, Johnny, we not painting a broad brush and saying all of the custom officers are like that. We are not painting a broad brush. What we are saying is that there are too many of them. It's the same thing with the police. There's just too many of them with the type of bad attitudes. And that's all we are saying. We're not painting a broad brush. I will not paint a broad brush. Right? But I see Caribbean Soul say something there that I thought was funny. Let me see something. Folks, don't forget, put your closing comments and send your Caribbean Soul say all the public officers have that laugh aloud. When I first went to get my driver's permit, the people say they won't fail me before I even started. Semantic 62 said the wait at the bank is long, but once you get to the counter, the service is good. Smooth said proof of life, Wall Street. Don't you ever try to open a bank account in Trinidad?
Yes.
Oh God. Yeah, Wall Street, you are so right. They are too backward. They have you filling out all this one. We are really. No, and that's true, Caribbean. So it's not all of them, but one bad apple spoil the whole bunch. Yeah. Oh God, forget what my closing comment is that it's kind of the UNC consulate of assistance here about things like your birth and passport. Tommy, you know how long I trying to get my Trinidad passport? You know how long, right? You're not still engaged yet?
You kidding?
The man tell me he think there's two handsomely born that's born on the same day.
Who tell you that?
The fella in the consulate in New York. I say, you serious?
The Consul General?
No, not the Consul General. A fella in the consulate. Whoever the immigration officer is. He tell me. Yes, I say, I lose interest. I ain't gonna lie, I lose interest. I just lose interest. To be honest with you. Yeah? No, and Miss Santa Cruz, we're not painting our broad brush and say all of them are like that, you know. But there is too many of them like that. And we have to want better. Yeah? Yeah, look at Smooth. Bank account, what's that? I have 2 accounts and they still want an arm, a limb, a womb, and a kidney to open a bank account to get a credit card. You know, boy, for me, yeah, the things you just have to jump through hoops in Trinidad in order to get in this country, right? It will take you less than a day, maybe sometimes half an hour to get it. Folks, you're going to take that.
So true. So very true.
Yeah, I want to get into that next program. It's in the village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Washington, you. Professor Watch it, COP and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. We're going to take that break and we'll be right back.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.9 FM.
We are back with you. It's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Washington, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. Don't forget, folks, whenever you join us, share the live, WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe, WZYE TV on YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444.
Also at 973-609-6509, 973-609-6509. Again, don't forget every time you join us to share that live. We thank
Tommy,
you.
let me ask you our next question. Let me take this call. Yeah, Mr. Florida, welcome.
Yeah, Mr. Anson, Mr. Tom, Mr. Sweepy, everyone. I hope everybody have a good night. And you see, Mr. Anson, I have one more story. Yeah? Remember when the devil changed your money?
Yeah.
And then after, when it almost done, you have to go in Port of Spain. You have to get the place to change the money. You can't change it to the bank again, right?
Yeah.
So I had about 4 or 5 $50 money home here. So I went home to change it now.
Yeah.
Now I have everything. The only thing I didn't have is my address, like a bill for my address across here in these States now. You know, I had a call for them to send us a picture for me to give my money change. I take 3 hours in there, you know, because I had to wait for them to come home from work for them to send it for me. The picture. You see, and them know that I not live in Trinidad, you know. It's not like it's a scam, you know, because everything else I have, you know. So you see that you see, we see this get.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yep.
All right, guys.
Yeah,
look on.
Tommy.
Yes.
Tommy, let's say I have 10,000 in the bank in Trinidad and Tobago, and I do a transaction in 6 months or a year. Should you just take my money?
Well, Time Magazine described Trinity banks as predators in paradise.
Okay.
For the mere reason that there's no consumer protection when it comes to banking.
None. It's like if you have money in the bank, right, and you ain't do a deposit or a withdrawal in a year, they could just take your money just so.
Man, they start chewing away at it.
Why? We sometimes they just do your kind of thing and we just take it, you know.
I would, you know, who I blame mostly for what is being done to the consumer.
Who?
Those who are in charge of running our affairs.
Who's that?
The administration.
You mean the PNM?
Well,
the PNM, Mr. Chair. Them been in power the longest, Tommy.
Of course.
It's them are people in the quagmire that we in today in Trinidad and Tobago.
Of course, no question about
Look at the social media thing. 10 years them was in power, right? Just before the election, the man come with a social media policy. Let me take this call before we go. Yeah, point 14.
Yeah, well, shit, I know calling and tell all you is the PNM that are we in this mess.
Yeah, the PNM are we in this mess. Yeah, we in this mess.
Yeah. Because when I sit down and I think about it, I said, baby, watch out, well, shit, I'm going to say something here again.
Yeah.
And people going to vex with me. Here I'm going to tell you. In 2008, when I went to Canada to work on the farm program, I started to pay attention to the way I life across, like, saying to myself, I said, there's something wrong between Canada, but I couldn't figure out what it was. But I know something was wrong because when I experienced that different lifestyle in a different country, my mind started to open up. My brain started process differently. And then over the years, now I started to pay attention to Trinidad, now and the people and the behavior. I tell people, I'm gonna mash up a building here. I'm gonna break down a building here. Hear what I'm saying? You see, Carnival is what Halloween this blasted mystery.
I agree with
because some years ago, I saw the show a documentary about Carnival on our local television. The people them show that thing once and they never show it again. And I said, but wait now. That is what I get to understand about Carnival and Trinidad. Right? The people them break down that thing, how they say different spirits does invoke here. Was she taking that documentary? You know, when I went back to look for that documentary, you know, I can't get it. Then people them take it off, they take it off, you know. They take it off. Oh, watch out. We have to balance this thing. I don't mind people want to have a good time and party, but what I say, when you want to celebrate success, we don't celebrate success here, you know. We don't just party for party and say, no kind of productivity. Celebrate success. You understand?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I don't mind people who want to have a good time, but to watch it have a balance. We don't have a balance with party in its concert because the second young lady who said about shutting Camilla, I hear she said her video. She said all Trinidadians like to do is to drink and smoke and party. When I hear she said that, I said, look, I say, see, that is the same thing I talked about in 2008. Is we culture how we in this mess.
Yeah.
We unproductive. We mind too narrow.
Yeah.
Locked on and listening.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Oh, this is the comment here. Caribbean so say, well, she tell us the truth. You used to bring flowers and things for Rowley at that time. All right, folks, let's go to the closing comment. Yeah, Bennett Thomas. The PNM taught the population to be servant is like going back to slavery. Yeah? Yeah, every month they take maintenance fee. You think it's easy? You wipe out your account. Yeah? In here, if you have a certain amount, Tommy, they don't charge you no kind of fees.
I know.
Yeah.
And if you're certain, and if you're a senior, you just get a lot of privileges also.
Yeah, Royal Bank tell me I owe them $60 and a $2 account. Wicked and evil. Wicked and evil.
But they'll eat it until they eat all out.
Everything. They'll suck you dry. Suck you dry. And then at the end of the day, you see how much money they're making. Oh, Royal Bank had a 30% increase in profits this last quarter. They make $150 million. You think they're making $150 million?
Robbing people.
Yeah, you think them easy? You think them easy? Anyway, let me get my closing comment. My closing comment. I will try. Let me know if this voice not working. Oh, you know, I didn't do that today, no? No, I didn't do that today. I did not do that today. Tommy, you go ahead.
The old Tolstoy says, remember then there's only one time that's important. Now. It is the most important time because it's the only time where we have any power. Like I always say, you the man in the mirror, you have to become that change that you want to see. However, if you look in that mirror and you don't like what you see, you cannot blame the mirror. Never look down on a person unless you're giving them a hand up. Love you all. Be safe out there. We will see each other tomorrow, please God. Same time, same channel. Till then, be safe. Good night.
Thank you, Tommy.
You're welcome.
So, folks, my quote is very simple. Remember, hard work beats talent. When talent doesn't work hard, and for every 60 seconds of anger, you lose 1 minute of happiness. Remember, your circumstances may determine who you are, but you are responsible for who you become. Let me go. Tommy Mohammed says, The bank's interest rates are very high. Yeah. Caribbean so say I agree. My best carnival, my last best carnival when I was 8 years old. And it didn't have all this bikini costume. Yeah, different today, no. Thing real different today, boy. Sometimes you just wonder if it's legal pornography, boy. Venezuela issue ultimatum to airlines. What ultimatum is that, boy? John Alion, good night to you as well. Good night to you. Welcome to WZYE 95.9 FM. Yeah, all right. Okay, let's go to the chat. Yeah. If you don't pay, they will eventually write off the amount and close your account. You think them people, them bankers, and them easy? A bunch of predators. Yeah, them predators on them. We gotta stop them, man. We can't go on that way. Thank you, Judy. As you know, if it's golden, don't play that voice message. Tommy, you got one in it. If it's golden, don't play that voice message. I just letting you know, eh? That is what Zena said. Judy Ali says, love you guys. Anthony Ford, he says, everyone stay safe. Bye for now. Mr. Intellectual said, no one can excel if they don't have goals. Ms. Santa Cruz says, tomorrow, God willing, stay safe, stay blessed, stay dry and hydrated. Mr. Intellectual said, blessed night, everyone. Hope we meet tomorrow, please, God. Suzanne Lalchan says, good night to all you beautiful, wonderful, marvelous people. God bless, sweet dreams, and see you tomorrow. Michael says, bye, people. Catch you later on next program. Be safe. God bless. Miss Honorable PM, KPB, and her cabinet ministers. Thank you. Tommy Moment says, yellow is the code in St. Vincent and Grenadines on Thursday. Please, God. Don't worry, Semantic 62. You ain't going to hear it. Azina Smith says, I'd like to wish everyone on the live a blessed and wonderful night until tomorrow, please, God. Batman closing comment, if you really want to do something, you'll find a way to. If you don't, you'll find an excuse. My Santa Cruz closing comment, I've learned that you cannot go through life with a catcher's mitt. On both hands, you need to be able to throw something back. Maya Angelou. Caribbean Soul says, Trinidad Bank don't care how much money you have. They're closing off it as long as they not see money coming in for a period. Lucky Lal closing comment. Or Canada NYC consulate is of assistance to see about things like birth and passport. You know how long people are asking them questions? You know how long? Semantic 62 says, blessings all. Monica Ramki soon says, be safe, stay blessed till next time. So, folks, we are out of here. We see you tomorrow, same WZYE time, same WZYE channel. Later. Enjoy the.
And Tobago, champion, Trinidad and Tobago champion. Yeah. Sunrise over love into concrete and steel. Dusty track where young dreams start to heal. Mama said, child, your feet got a story to tell. Not about dollars and cents, but where champions dwell. He trained in the rain on the hillside so steep, while others slept sound while the cities are beat. They call him Wall Street, yeah, a name full of grace, but his currency speed and he set the whole pace. Mr. Wall Street running free, run free. 2 gold, Johnny, 1 bronze for me. Shining Mexico's mountain thin air so high. He touched the sky for Trinidad. Love and Tucson with fire in his stride. Made the whole nation stand up with pride. Mexico City, altitude bite in the lungs. Some stumble heavy, felt like thin air stung. But Wall Street, he breathed it like Trini sunshine. Hear the starting gun crack, that moment was his time. First race, pure lightning, left rivals in smoke. Gold medal gleaming, broke the altitude yoke. Second race, pure fire, heart of a lion. Another gold shining, Trinidad's bright beacon. The crowd roared soca, from the stands to the sky. While doubters just whispered, how did he fly? Mr. Wall Street running free, run free. 2 gold shining, 1 bronze for me. Mexico's mountain thin air so high. He touched the sky for Trinidad. Love and Tucson with fire in his stride. Made the whole nation stand up with pride. Third race, legs heavy, oxygen thin, but love until spirit burn deep from within. He dug to the roots where the strong trees grow, where the steel pan rhythms make the tough hearts glow. Bronze on his chest, yeah, hard-earned and true. Proof that the fighter in him always pull through. Not just the goals, but the grit in the fight, shining like stars in a Mexican night. From the yards of the town to the world's highest stage, he wrote history's page, turning doubt to a maze. Jah guide his feet on a red Mexican clay. Carry the red, black and white every single day. No Wall Street Tower, no ticker tape sound, just the roar of his people on familiar ground. Love until raised him, the struggle, the song, gave him the strength to prove the world wrong. Mr. Wall Street running free, run free, bread. 2 gold shining, 1 bronze for me. Mexico's mountain thin air so high. He touched the sky for Trinidad. Love until sun with fire in his stride. Heard the whole nation stand up with pride. Stand up. Yeah, love until breeze on his champion's face. Mexico dust on his running shoes, keeping pace. 2 golds glow, 1 bronze gleams low. Mr. Wall Street's where the real riches grow. Not in the towers, but the track and the heart. Trinidad and Tobago from the very start. 1 love, 1 life, run on. Trinidad and Tobago, champion. Trinidad and Tobago champion.